I feel like real genius. Yes, Jesus?
Yes, Jesus. Yes, Jesus.
Jeez Louise.
Giggity.
Turn down my volume.
I'm
We're gonna
here
hear this
for you,
voice
Jesus!
the entire night. It's gonna be interesting.
Oh my god.
Apparently he's changing our voices, we just can't hear it until you go back to this podcast.
Oh, exactly.
That'll be fun.
Fucking
To
hell.
check out.
Great.
Ooh. Oh, I wonder how the people are gonna like this.
I'm here for you.
What's happening, everybody? What's happening, everybody?
That could sound really bad.
And there's
Are we
worse
live or?
Looks like it.
We
Yeah.
are live. We are live.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
So all of our voices are fucked right now, right?
They
Why do
may,
you say it like
Still
that?
sounds
they
the
may
same.
be.
They're being edited slightly.
They're being edited.
You're being voiced
That's
over.
what
You're being
we'll call
voiced over.
Alright.
Slightly.
They're slightly different.
No, all our voices are the
You're
same.
getting
It's his that's
auto
still
tune.
different.
Getting auto tune in a good
Being
way.
auto-tuned.
In a good way.
Oh, so we're
There
gonna
you
sound like Backstreet Boys? or
Hey,
something?
what's up, guys? Oh, dear God.
Right.
Oh, just me? Okay.
What's happening,
Oh, it's like
everybody?
a
What's happening,
Well,
everybody?
they were probably their band in the early 2000s.
Welcome to Wednesday night. Welcome to Wednesday night.
Sounds like we got a fan here.
Excuse me.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
Bye, 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 bye.
God is
No,
talking.
well, I mean, I'm not
God
gonna
is
say I did
talking.
listen to it. I mean, they were on the radio all the time, so.
Ah, Wilmy's trying so hard and no one's listening to him.
Well, then he pretty much feel like God does. 'cause
Don't
like,
make me go southern. Don't make me go southern.
I forget that while Wilmy's not talking, I'm hearing this other voice, so I'm like, I don't care about this other voice.
Well, Cyber Gunther's all excited. He likes your voice.
Thank you.
Oh, there you
sir.
go.
Thank
Hey,
you,
go
sir.
Chipmunk and watch the viewers go down.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday night. It's Wednesday night. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. And you know what that means. And you know what that means.
Bomber's sister still pregnant.
Probably. Probably.
Could be. Shouldn't God know?
Welcome to the gaming beyond. Welcome to the gaming beyond the box. Tonight, we have a special guest. We have a special guest with us. Dreadpool. Dreadpool.
Yay!
What's up, Dread? What's up,
Hey,
Dread?
how's it going, guys? Thanks for the invite. I'm excited. I just don't realize what my voice is going to sound like, and I'm kind of scared.
That's alright. We don't know what ours are gonna sound like either.
I'm giving all of you a southern accent.
Yeehaw!
So Bomber's
there we
gonna
go.
sound like he normally does?
So I'll
Yeah,
just
so
not
what's
have
Bomber
one.
sound like?
I'm just trying to understand that.
Let's make him sound like a northern New Yorker.
And next we have Port Boy.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Fork Boy Games.
Right? Jesus.
What the fuck was
I thought
that?
he said pork boy.
I had to unmute myself. Fuck I sound like Cookie Monster. What? Oh dear God.
That's his actual voice.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, unfortunately, this is my actual voice. Fork Boy
Sadly.
Gaming. You can find me
Sadly.
at Twitch, Fork Boy Gaming, and Twitter, Fork Boy Gaming. Messing around with usually most of the forking crew, kind of just having fun and mediocre gameplay. Thanks for all coming out. We enjoy y'all.
All
Don't
right.
know what else to say because I'm kind of worried
Alright.
what I sound like.
And next we have HR Bomber.
What's up, yo, yo, yo? This is your bomber boy.
Yo.
Yeah. Whoa.
Don't matter how deep you go now, buddy.
That's-
It's kind of.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm done. No, you can of course find me on Twitter at hrbomber1414, on PSN, Xbox Live at hrbomber. So just ready to kind of get through here and have some fun here, and hopefully my kids don't interrupt too much.
All right, Evil Ghost. All right, Evil Ghost.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for coming out. Make sure and hit the like button. It's the Evil Ghost. Find me on Xbox at the Evil Ghost, Twitter, Twitch, and all the same shit. Your residential stoners here to let you know what's good.
Tubby.
Hello everyone, how's it going? Hopefully everyone's having a good night. You can find me at Twitter, WMaster18. You can find me on Xbox, WMaster. It's gonna be a fun show tonight.
Alright, we ready to get into these topics?
Always, God. Always.
Let me
Did we forget to intro ObiWan?
Let me get rid of this voice. Let me get rid of this voice.
No?
Obi-Wan Kenobi,
We forgot to Obi.
Okay.
Not gonna be your only hope, buddy.
What,
All
you don't
right.
want to be God anymore?
No, it was getting on my
Oh,
nerves.
I'm supposed to be God?
Oh, thank God.
It was
I
getting
can
on
barely
my own
understand what
nerves.
you were saying.
It's getting on your
was
nerves.
it? What does it sound different to you?
Well, there's such a delay in it. It just sounds really strange coming back through my headset. It's really odd.
Oh, okay,
when will we get
gotcha.
here?
And it's not like anybody that's in the chat doesn't know what my voice sounds like, so it's all good.
I'm doing pretty good, Psycho.
But it was a good laugh, so there's that. But all right, welcome everybody. Gaming Beyond the Box, 8 o'clock Wednesday night. Let's kick some ass, take some names, talk about some games. How's that sound to everybody? And
Sounds good.
we are going to give away 2 copies of the new Call of Duty game coming out Friday afternoon. So,
Well, actually, tomorrow night at 9 o'clock
9
for people in
Eastern,
North
Thursday.
America.
That's right.
Yeah.
either way you want to say it, Forker.
But here's my chance, yes.
But, and this one is going to be super easy. I'm going to make this really simple. I mean, I'm going to make this so simple, Fort Boy can even do it, okay?
That's dangerous.
And Bomber can do it if we can get him off his sister. So,
Oh, that's
Good luck.
what we're going to do is this.
How
If
many
you are
times
new,
Bombers-
if you are new to the channel, type in to the chat, first timer, and I will pick 2 people to give those copies of Call of Duty to tonight.
Now, what's classified as new people? Like first time here?
New panel
or-
member.
The first time here.
New panel member.
Obi, this is not your first time.
This is my first time because Microsoft doesn't want my money apparently. I'm trying
You
to
just
find.
you just
You better go get
paid.
that refund while you can, though.
You just
I mean,
got
technically, this is the
suckered.
first time on Wednesday. I mean,
This is true. Well, I did last week actually.
You just got suckered into one of the topics we're going to talk about tonight, dude.
We can, lead with that, we can lead with that if you want. I mean, good God, this was
Yeah,
amazing.
let's go. Actually, since you fucked up and just blew $100, let's talk about that for the first time tonight.
I didn't spend $100. No. I did 1 month. I did not do a fucking $100.
Oh, okay.
I did
Well,
not do a fucking year.
well, that was.
how the
that
fuck
was
would you
good
do a
that
fucking year of that? You know, that's
why?
nuts.
Well,
When there's
Any-
2 options,
Anybody with a thought would process in their brain of any logic would just do a month to try it out to make sure it's worth $100. But
Actually,
Well,
if you had
a month, that's a good amount of playtime. Shit.
if you had any logic, you wouldn't have installed the game to begin with.
it was already installed.
I like
That's
the
what
game,
happens
so.
when you have an 8 terabyte hard drive. It's like I can install the internet.
But anyway, so today in all Bethesda glory, Bethesda decided, hey, let's don't fix our shitty game, and let's don't fix the servers, and let's don't give the players that we have left actually what they want. So let's charge them $12 per month or $100 per year.
$12.99.
$12.99. I'm sorry, I stand corrected.
So it comes out to be like 13.20 something of royal fucking. Just want to make sure what Sam said.
So I think
so
I
you're
pretty
saying
much
don't buy it.
It's a great buy.
I think I pretty much know Fort Boy's stance on this. So what do the rest of you guys think about this gracious offering from our friends at Bethesda?
Oh, I put this all on Todd Howard and tell him to go fuck himself.
Fucking
Okay.
finally, been wanting it from day one. I finally get the private servers I've been wanting all along.
So here's my thing. I bought the Tricentennial Edition. I don't even want to know how much that was.
$80.
Oh, thank you. Oh, God. And yeah, I'm sorry. I should have gotten it for free. I paid $80 for a game that was so broke that I only played it for a couple hours, maybe a
No.
day tops. So my thing is, no, you should have allowed me to have it for free, and then I could have said, "Yep, it's still broken. Don't buy it. It's still a piece of shit."
But you're still playing Anthem.
You know what? I'll be honest. Anthem, they have its issues, but I played 30 minutes of that. It's still, it looks like a game that's 10 years old. I mean, come on. The graphics are old.
They almost
I shot
flop.
a count. I shot a count and went 300 yards across. I'm like, where are you going? I just shot you. why are you sliding? Went through a building, went through a wall. I'm like, oh, okay.
Maybe it was like a magic cow.
Apparently. Had 2 heads.
It jumped over the moon, dude. You've heard the
Apparently.
tale, right?
Yes, I have. I mean, to me, lower the price, try to get people in. But if you're trying to get people in, fix your problems before you try to launch private servers, because all you're doing is you're shooting yourself in the foot even more. Because all you're doing is for people like me that are like, hey, you know what, I'll give it a try because I can play with my friends and have fun. No, I did it for 30 minutes. I'm not having fun even by myself, so I'm not going to have fun with my friends because, to me, it's annoying. I don't like the bugs.
Your friends probably wouldn't play it to begin with.
But essentially, they're not making it for you from the start. I mean, everybody's been hating on it already.
Yeah, I will go play Anthem because guess what? I enjoy Anthem better. I don't enjoy Fallout 76 still, which is sad because I loved Fallout 4. Yes, I know the single player games. I have played some single player games. I loved Fallout 3. Fallout New Vegas was fun. I don't like Fallout 76. They're just shooting. It's like, hey, we shot ourselves in our left foot. We still got a right one. Let's try it.
Still got a good foot left, so let's do it.
I mean, it's the definition of insanity. Hey, it's so broken. Let's see if they'll buy it again. And obviously I did, so I guess I'm an idiot. But
And see, the bad part, I was kind of joking because I said, it'll look like maybe we could actually stream it with 7 or 8 of us, and it might make for a cool stream. But
yeah, I didn't get the sarcasm in the text apparently.
Yeah,
so
we
like,
need a sarcastic font.
I mean, I was playing a little earlier. It was working just fine for me. I wasn't having that many issues. So.
See, Tubby, your Xbox doesn't work when we need it to, and when we don't want it to because it's broken, it does. There's something wrong with your Xbox.
When I played Fallout 76 on release, it worked. It worked pretty good. I mean, I got kicked off after 7 hours of playing. Then it kicked me off and shit. But yeah,
yours worked.
But then again, it was just like Anthem. 3 hours in. Oh damn! Disconnect from servers, or I had to wait 3 hours. So I mean, they're about the same. They kind of flip flop. Fallout 76 actually has content. Anthem has no content.
Ooh.
So I like the content.
Ooh, shots fired.
Better than the non-content.
Yeah,
so
but see, the thing is, they do have content. But when the content is locked behind all sorts of bugs, all sorts of other issues, you log off, you got to deal with griefers, is it really worth it?
But guess what? Fallout's had bugs since Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4. So it doesn't really change anything. These issues that I'm having in Fallout 76 are issues I've had in Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 4. So it doesn't really bother me that much. It's a Bethesda game. Have you seen Skyrim?
I kind of got to side with Tubby on this one. I mean, it's kind of expected from Bethesda.
It's like if you're expecting a completely polished game, then you're not looking at Bethesda.
No, I wasn't expecting a polished game, but I was expecting a game that when they did multiplayer that I could actually play and enjoy. I don't enjoy.
No, they can't do it. You can't not with Fallout. No, they fucked that up. Like they tried to set up Fallout 76 with Fallout 4, and I don't understand why. But who the fuck gives a fuck about building? I hate that aspect of it all. Like if they just could have kept it to something simple, they could have maybe pulled it off, but not with like not with a massive server that they could barely get the shit to work on a single player on its own.
I'll be honest.
It was a great thought. But
going back and playing it, I'm more impressed that someone built a hotel that can house 100 people and he kills people daily. And the fact that
somebody
has
way too much time on their hands.
I mean, I'm like, dude, I'm impressed
the game.
that you were able to do that, and you found 100 people to actually go and do that.
See, I agree with BetterMan77 in the chat. He just said that doesn't guarantee dedicated servers either.
No, here's the problem. It's not dedicated servers. So the moment I log off, guess what? If no one else in the game has Fallout First or whatever it's called, a Fall First, guess what? The server goes offline too. So if I want to play with my friends, my server has to be online the entire time. And there's nothing I can find online about if I build a building,
how's that a bad thing?
Server goes off. Does the building stay there? Because in the normal server,
no, the building goes away. But then when you log on, the building is there again. It has been there from day one. No, it's been there from day one.
Well, what if
it's been there from day one.
after he logs off and then he comes back? Is it on top or is it? What's it do?
No, it'll be there. It'll be like
that's one of the issues with it. If you tell me build a building exactly where I do, and you're online, and I come online, and my building is there, it's no longer there.
Yeah, I know. That makes it. Why would I build my building in your spot?
Well, how
I don't know it's there. That's the problem. You're not dedicated.
But if you're playing,
would you be able to access the server if you're not online?
No. So
No,
I would
it's
I would
his
have to
server.
create
No
a
one can touch
profile.
it but him
Yeah,
when
I would
he's
have-
online.
I would have to create a profile that would stay online all times so my friends can play. The biggest thing that I found annoying is if I clear out a node and I build on the node so I can actually have stuff. Well, unless one of my friends is on that's part of the team, that node goes away. To me, I've never understood that. I'm like, okay, why don't
Are you
have
talking about the
dedicated
area
servers?
where you can get certain resources and stuff?
Yeah, that
Like
doesn't
that
even work.
place?
That doesn't work on dedicated servers. Like the server I rent that I'm paying for.
That's how it's intended. You're not supposed to be able to set up there for the rest of your life. You're only
I'm
allowed to
paying
be there
for
for
it.
so long. It doesn't matter.
I'm paying
Even
for it.
before you were paying for it, that's not how it works.
It should work that way. I took it over.
Well, the world doesn't always work the way you want it to work, Fork.
Oh my god!
All right,
Really? You went with that?
topic's trash. Let's move on.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Fallout sucks. Don't play it.
And by the way, if anyone has a complaint, you can email all complaints to HR Bomber.
play Anthem.
You can email
I am
all
playing Anthem right now. Thank you.
email all complaints to HR Bomber at mysisterwasmyfirst@gmail.com.
The first. Nice.
That was a great email. Did anybody check see if those actually exist? I mean, and then we threw a couple
No, I
emails
did
on
not.
chat.
Wait, what are we?
It's already taken.
Oh my god! So
Yeah, we know.
Wow.
It's Bomber's email, duh. Oh, let's see. And there's been a really popular thing floating around Twitter the last few days, and we have a pretty opinionated little group here, so I wanted to run this by everybody here on the panel.
God, I'm kind of excited now. What's going on?
Oh, is your nipples hard? That's the question. If your nipples aren't hard, you aren't ready for this one.
Oh, then I'm ready.
All right. Let's hear some really, really unpopular gaming opinions from you guys. And we're going to start with Dread, since he's our guest.
Okay.
So tell us your really unpopular gaming opinions, Mr. Dreadpool.
The one thing that I've always said, and I still will keep on saying it, and I know it's unpopular, bring back Connect. And I know everybody's going to hate me on it, but bring back Connect. Just make it optional, that's all. I love the functionality. I love the technology behind it. Bring it
I
back.
could see that, yeah.
I don't see a problem with that. I mean, if it was
I don't
optional,
either.
I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Of course,
So,
you guys don't see a problem with
why
that.
did-
Everybody else has a problem with it. They're like, Connect sucks. What am I?
Oh, we're not a bunch of.
I mean, I never used it. I didn't like that. I wish it was an optional piece, not something that was thrown in to jack up the price.
What did
If
you
you made
use
it separate, it would have been all right.
What do you use it for primarily?
Porn.
Or,
Ooh, can we get it to do that?
oh, actually, you can get it.
Well, hand motions to kind
I
of
mean,
pick what video you want to watch, I guess.
people did complain that the camera was always on and people were having sex, and it's like, what do you think was happening?
They're watching.
But yeah, Alexa is perfectly fine.
Okay.
No, exactly.
You
I don't have a problem with Alexa, monitoring
I have a
everything I
problem
say.
with Cortana listening to at the right times. You're gaming, all of a sudden it pops up, and you're like, I didn't say your name yet. What are you doing?
I've had to
Happens
turn
daily.
Cortana off on my consoles.
I always forget
it would
to turn it
constantly
off.
pop up.
But it was.
Always
it was
just
a
go,
cool
Alexa,
idea,
tell
you
Cortana
had
to
your
shut
own
up.
Cortana.
Because
That was a great idea.
this is actually no joke. I was playing something one night and I got mad. I'm like, fuck this game. And Cortana starts talking, fuck this game. Looking in Wilmington, North Carolina. We cannot find this on the map. I'm like, what?
Nice.
So I kind of disabled Cortana. But that is your only unpopular gaming opinion, Dread?
Yeah, I really don't have that many opinions when it comes to certain things. I mean, I do, but nothing that's unpopular. I go with my own beliefs in my own way, and I really don't pay attention if they're popular or unpopular. The only thing that I usually get most of the times is feedback on my option of having a Connect. Bring back Connect. You got the Connect that plugs into USB 3.0. I mean, our Xboxes are already set up with it. Bring it back. Just let it sit there. Put that on the Scarlet. I'm good with that.
I don't disagree with you at all, dude. And I think Ghost is barking. But, all right, then we will move to Fort Boy. What's your unpopular gaming opinion?
My unpopular opinion. I don't
That's
know.
a good one.
The
Yeah, that's
YouTube's
pretty good.
waiting.
Yeah, I mean, I I don't know. I mean, most of my opinions are usually just not very unpopular. I mean, I think Anthem's fun. I also realize what it is, so.
Video game?
Yeah, I mean, it's something I can enjoy with my friends. It works half the time, so as long as I realize that. Unpopular opinion.
I feel like we should have got this question in hindsight,
I know.
beforehand. I'm like, man, I gotta think of something.
Oh,
Well,
that just
he
takes-
did
that takes the
put in
fun
a
out
chat
of
for us yesterday or whatever, didn't he?
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
are too
I'll be
busy.
honest. I
I gotta
I
be
really
honest, I
don't
don't
have
see
one
the
of those
chat.
that sparks like Dreadpool with the Connect. I know what he's talking about because I've seen people get all pissed off and everything.
I mean, even with me, I mean, I'm gonna jump back in, but it's like we were talking about when they first came out with Game Pass. I was like, oh, that's a great idea. It still triggers some people, XCloud when they were first talking about it. I heard about when they were first looking at making an X Boy. They were trying to make an Xbox handheld portable. They dubbed it X Boy, and I was like, what? Let's do this. I don't care if I have to play 360 games on this thing. But it kind of died off. Everybody's like liking it now, so there's really nothing for me to complain about. You know what I mean? The people for actually people that disagree with me.
I don't disagree with you about the Connect, not at all.
No, and like I mean, I'm not saying that I don't have unpopular opinions. I don't know. I don't have any that trigger things.
I have one.
I mean,
And whoever Brewer Motorsports is in the chat, congratulations, dude. You're getting a copy of Call of Duty. Okay, continue.
Congrats, bro.
Mine's kind of a big one. Basically, my unpopular opinion is the day you hit puberty is the day you should never play a Nintendo game again. And then to follow off of that, Nintendo itself as a company, as a gaming company, as a console should not be compared to Xbox or PlayStation at any time whatsoever when it comes to games, because you see the same people that hate on Xbox for not having any cinematic games sit there and say how beautiful games look like on the Switch.
I agree with you. They shouldn't be compared. Two different devices completely.
And the fact, I mean, like, I don't know why you'd want to play something that has worse graphics than the Xbox 360.
I think some people play it just because it's mobile.
portable, they can give it to their kids, and I
Yeah,
think
but
that's why it's popular.
Here's the thing, though. Why won't
convenience to it.
Nintendo focus on using mobile phones for their IPs?
Well,
They could
I
run the
mean-
games better.
Nah, Skynet, bro. Skynet.
I'm going to jump on this with you, Obi. I mean, why should they change, dude? They've been making Mario for 35 fucking years, you know. Why
they
change
also
that?
have-
No, I'm saying get rid of their hardware. Get rid of the hardware.
No.
The
They're
games
not
will
gonna
run better.
change.
They're the masters at handheld hardware, so they will always be here in a handheld spec because I don't think they're going to get away from the Switch. They love it. People love it. I mean, apparently it's almost sold more than all the Xboxes. So hey, and it's been out way less time. So it's very popular, and it's going to get even more popular when Walmart sells it for $149.
Yeah, see, I don't see it.
Well, I don't
as
think they
being
want to
popular
answer to somebody
at all.
else either. If they have to go through a cell phone company or a cell phone, they have to go through somebody else. It won't be their.
They just go through the Play Store, or they just open up their own APK, run their own Play Store.
Mr. Peel in the chat is dropping codes for Switch games in the chat, so you guys maybe want to pay attention in the chat.
Speak of the devil.
Yep, he is dropping codes, so they're first come, first serve.
But no, I've never found any of the Mario games or anything on. I mean, I think last time I played any of that stuff, I think I was 10 or 11.
I have a Switch, and I will admit mine is not even connected anymore. My nieces and nephews play it when they come over, and that's really about it.
My wife wants one and wants to play it, but yeah, I'm not for it.
I'm looking forward to Pokemon Sword and Shield.
See, I'm past the age for Pokemon. Pokemon became a thing when my kids were old.
Good to know I'm old enough to be your kid.
Maybe, you're not that young.
I'm young enough. I'm probably your youngest.
I'm not that old, damn it.
Have you
Come
seen
on.
Witcher 3 on the Switch?
Hey, get off
Yes,
my
seen that.
fucking lawn. But we actually skipped Bomber. Bomber, what is your unpopular opinion, sir?
Oh, jeez, I have too many.
This is going to get good right here. Pull up a lawn chair, folks. Grab a bag of marshmallows. This is about to get deep.
I mean, let's see. I mean, unpopular opinion. I personally believe that all Fallout games are overrated. I also believe all the Skyrim, the most overrated game to ever known any gaming platform, also overrated. However, I know people like it, so that's fine. Also, some more unpopular opinions. Sorry, but the Xbox One controller, to me, is the best controller out there, not including the elites, because they'll think they're just on the thing of their own. I mean, because everybody can agree that it is the best, because all the pro controllers that everybody else has is an Xbox controller. So, yeah, go eat that.
That's a popular opinion.
Let's see. What else is there?
Who pissed in his Wheaties today? Why is he on
Man, he's
going
going off the walls one here.
Let's
Shit.
see.
I'm like,
I have
the
some.
rails
I
over here.
what?
It's like a 70-30. Everybody loves the Xbox controllers.
Well, I mean, there's so many people that are like the DS4 is such amazing. I mean, and I will say, it's
What is
a good
DS4?
Dick sucker.
or whatever the DualShock full.
I don't even
Oh,
have
that's a fucking
PlayStation.
thing?
You guys
Oh
should
my, I don't even.
DS4.
It's a fucking
Yeah, 'cause
PS
you don't
controller.
have-
That's what you call it.
PlayStation
Fuck.
controller.
I'm gonna call it some fruity name and call it good. All right.
It's a DualShock. What does that
Fucking
matter?
controller. Who cares?
Trash
So
is
it's your
trash, whether or not if it's in a glad bag or a hefty bag.
I could do multiple things with that controller then. Okay, gotcha. That thing could wipe my ass if it's called bullshit.
Wow. Bomber, is that all your opinions, dude?
Anything
I
else
mean,
going on, Bob?
technically
You wanna
no.
drop
I mean, I can
Go ahead.
there's-
Go ahead. Hey, the floor is yours, dude. Go ahead.
All right, unpopular opinion. 4K doesn't mean the games are amazing when they say it's in 4K or any of that nature. 4K doesn't make you a better gamer. Most games look better in 1080p.
What?
And that includes
That's
a lot of the
trash talk
major.
there.
No,
That's fucking
no.
trash.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, Bomber, I'm with you on that.
Do you
Because-
have?
because I will tell you this. I do not. I do not have. I don't have an OLED, but also
You're 10 years old.
99% of 4K owners don't have an OLED. So again, 4K, it does the whole purpose of 4K is just to make you have those extra pretty stuff on your screen so you can go, oh, it looks so much more realistic. But I promise you, I have switched my game from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, from any other thing, and go from 4K to 1080, or even just freaking Forza Horizon 4. And I'm sorry, it's not enough to be like, oh my god, this is amazing. Just because the current hardware is just not that good. Now,
You don't invest in HDR, do you?
yes, I have HDR 10.
You have an X, right?
So I'm just saying,
Wait,
it's
Does he?
not
Wait,
that
wait,
fast.
wait.
Oh,
He didn't answer.
I'm out.
Do you have an X? Like a
I have an Xbox X Scorpio.
so
Yeah.
so you do know that it
HDR10.
automatically upgrades no matter
I
what
know.
you set it at
I know.
the highest. So even though you set it at
goes to
1080p,
No,
even though you
No,
set it
it-
at 1080p,
if I
If you
disable
set it up at 1080p, it will 4K. Those 4K textures will downsample the 1080p to where that 1080p will look way better than standard 1080p.
Correct.
So if you
Yeah.
just as
It's
a
super
fair
simple, I
argument,
know.
if you were gonna play Assassin's Creed Odyssey on an Xbox One S and play it to your Xbox One X in 1080p mode, and tell you that there's a massive difference.
Agreed.
Yeah.
No, there is.
so
I'm
basically,
with you, Bomber. Who the fuck gives a fuck if it's 4K, 8K, 16K? Don't fucking matter. It's just graphics.
For
It's only
a good
gonna look
example-
as
Graphics
good as
matter.
possible.
Though. Wait.
good-
Why are we saying?
No,
graphics
no, it
don't
doesn't matter.
A
It
good
does
example.
not matter at all.
yeah,
don't
I had a
think
friend
graphics
over
matter?
who had
Unpopular
the
opinion. Graphics matter.
No,
had the
it's-
tanky ass day one edition of the
My
Xbox.
opinion.
And we were both playing Battlefield 5 on it, and I had two 1080p monitors that are identical to each other.
Legendary, fuck you.
And he was all upset that his game looked like shit compared to mine. But they were both running at, well, I guess his was running at 980p, but mine was at 1080p. but because it downsamples all the 4K textures, it looks way better.
Yeah, it's
But-
super sampling.
And I'm not saying it doesn't look better. I'm just saying it's not that drastic of a change where it's like, oh my god, if you don't have a 4K, you're missing out on so much, and that's not true. I think yes, it looks prettier. There are some little things that do make changes, but I don't see it being that massive difference. Because I mean, I've played on the freaking PS4 Slim. Now, granted, I understand that yes, a lot of those games that are on there look way better than most anything Xbox or even multiplats have brought out, but still, like, that isn't 4K. It barely does HDR, and it still looks good, like really good. So that's where I'm like right now until next gen hits. Really, these current gen systems with this 4K is really eh.
So are
Yeah,
you
but
gonna
same
play
time,
Outer
though,
Worlds?
Did you just like
in
not ask for a
4K?
reach around, or you just having a bad day?
Are you gonna play Outer Worlds in 4K or the performance mode?
Probably perform well. No, I guess depending. I've never played.
Oh, so it
I will
matters.
say this.
Wait.
Oh, yeah,
No,
wait a
I'm
minute.
just-
Not, I'm not saying it matters. It depends on how the
I'm saying
game
it matters.
runs when I go to play.
Because
Like-
like for me, I'm gonna
like
play it in the
Borderlands.
performance mode and get the 60 FPS. Because 60
Yeah.
FPS at 1080p is better than 4K 30
Yep.
from a
Absolutely.
gameplay standpoint.
Especially when you start
Absolutely.
getting
Just
screen
like
tearing
Horizon.
and things like that.
Yeah, because like when I played Borderlands 3, that was the same thing. Like I did 4K at first, it was crap, so went to performance. So that's where I personally believe this is probably like Outer Worlds probably be the same thing. Like just like Forza Horizon, I went straight to performance for it because sorry, 1080 60 is way better than 4K 30, just like you said.
Yep, it is. But if you could get 4K 60,
No,
It's better.
absolutely, absolutely, I
But-
agree to that. Yeah.
like for me for PC gaming, I stick around the 1440p at 60.
And see, I think that's where PlayStation has done well, and that's probably why that's another unpopular opinion. Maybe is that at least with the Xbox community, anyway, that they just have done really well with their 1440p games versus what Xbox has tried to push out 4K. So, but yeah, okay, I think I'm done.
All right.
Wow.
And that
Get
is
off my soap.
that is Unpopular Opinions by HR Bomber.
Ooh, can we get that written down in a book? Can we get a book?
You know what? Yeah, I'll publish a book next week.
Sweet.
Wow. All right.
All right, Ghost, tell us some of your unpopular opinions, dude.
Bomber's actually a good person.
Oh,
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion.
Yeah, that's
Apparently
definitely
his
unpopular.
sister's even better.
damn.
Are you gonna ready up? Ghost, you gonna ready up?
I'm fucking looking at my new legendary.
Are you guys playing fucking Anthem during the stream?
No.
Of course,
All right.
play that.
So,
Yeah, it's the only
I'm
game that
playing
you have
Xbox.
to go to a loading screen just to see what you got, then go to another loading screen to go back into the world.
Shut up, Tubby.
you literally, dog, get the fuck away from my shit. I'm just saying, like, Tubby, get over Anthem. It failed. I get it. Just get over it. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, move on and bitch about every other.
Tubby
fucking
didn't
game.
say that. I did.
My bad.
Yeah, don't pick on Tubby on that. I said it.
I'm just used to Tubby always being the one that says it.
That's
It's
true.
It comes out very
Right.
easy. Like,
Remember, I'm the one with the southern accent. and Bomber's the one that sleeps with his sister. There's a huge difference there.
oh well, yeah.
So,
yeah.
what was your unpopular opinion, Ghost?
Anthem's a bad game. Unpopular opinion? No, or wait, it's a good game. That's fucking one. Let's go with.
I think you're a little too high for this question.
No, I'm good. I'm good. PlayStation's are garbage. That's a popular opinion. I don't know. I don't really have an unpopular opinion, I guess. I'm not high enough to rant about stupid shit, and Tubby hasn't irritated me yet, so I don't really know.
Oh, okay. Well, then
It could be a few minutes.
we will
yeah.
go to Tubby for his unpopular opinions.
Oh God, pull up a chair. Like
This should
seriously.
be
Right? Oh, I'm not gonna have that big of a list. Good grief.
good.
Yeah,
It's not.
get real good.
All right. A popular opinion: us as gamers are ruining games. Graphics don't matter if the game has no content in it, or if it doesn't work. The graphics don't matter. PlayStation's kicking Xbox's ass with exclusives. Xbox's exclusives are shells of their former selves. And I'll leave it to that.
Oh, you didn't go too ham.
So,
I thought
one thing I've always wondered,
I kept it.
as much as you hate Xbox for all of its problems, why do you play on Xbox?
Huh? Well, because it's the only console I really wanted to afford. I mean, it comes down to me affording things. I have to buy on what I
So
can
if someone were
afford
to
and what
give
is
you
more available.
right now, like if someone were to say, hey, you can have an X or a PS4,
PS4.
so you'd abandon your friends for a PS4.
Ooh.
Well, I'm not abandoning my friends. You guys are going to be my friends even though I'm playing on another console.
Nope.
I didn't know our friendship is based on a console. If it is, that's kind of fucked up, right? I mean,
Not really.
let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. There's some shit going on here if that's the issue.
Wait. I had to talk to my wife.
But no, if somebody's going
What-
to drop
what are
me
you
money to
about?
buy an X or a PlayStation, there's more games on the PlayStation I'd rather play than what's on the Xbox.
Yeah, but
I
their
mean-
controllers suck, and their integration system's garbage, and the guys.
But
on there
I mean,
are annoying.
I like Fallout 76, and people say Anthem's a better game than Fallout 76. You know, everyone's going to have their own opinions on things. You know,
Yeah, but
mean,
it's
Just,
not-
that's just how it is.
You can have your opinion, you can still be wrong.
But there are a
Well, it
lot
doesn't
of
mean
really
you're
good
wrong.
games on PlayStation. A lot of really good games.
There is, yeah.
And games that Xbox doesn't have and hasn't had, like ever.
And they probably won't ever have, because that's just not how Xbox wants to do their stuff. And you can't. I'm not going to knock them for it. You know what I mean? But they're not going to have the best games ever.
I mean, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I've played Xbox. I've played PlayStation. I've played PC. Me personally, I like the way Xbox works. I like its integration. I like its party chat. The controller I like. As far as titles, there's not a title on PlayStation that I'm like, oh god, I want to play that. Why? Because they're all single player games. So to me, there's no draw to like. Oh,
I
wanna
like
play
single
that.
player games. See, that's where it'd be different. If I would get a PlayStation, I could still play with you guys because the games that we play together are multi-plat games. They're not exclusives.
So wait a second. So the multi-plat games on Xbox.
Man, are you a casual?
Who, me? No. Well, I mean,
He is. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Well, play alone.
what do you consider
Yeah,
casual?
hey,
what do
there
you
you go.
consider casual?
Doggy said it perfectly. Play alone station.
Play
I
what?
mean,
Hey, there's a Steam code in there.
hey, I do. I actually played my PlayStation by myself. I do not have PS Plus because
He's like,
Now,
"Oh, Brian,
Bomber,
games
we
I
already
wanna
know
play."
you're full of shit, dude.
I mean, hey, I like my single player games more than I do my multiplayer games because
That's
guess what?
called
More people
masturbation.
makes everything such a
I thought it was
mess.
Master Race. What?
There's only one
tell me-
game that
tell
would make
me-
me buy the PlayStation 5 if it went exclusive, and that'd be the Elder Scrolls 6. I would drop everything and go buy that.
I mean,
well, that's definitely not.
Yeah, that
I mean,
one.
I don't know. Yeah.
I
See, it
prefer
won't ever
Xbox. I
happen.
think it's a better
Yeah.
multiplayer platform. It's easier to get around on things. So that's just my opinion, though. I'm sure.
I mean,
I've never fucked with the new PlayStation menu, so I don't know how it is. So,
The
but
menu
then again,
on the
I don't like
PlayStation
Xbox's
is
new
simple.
layout anyway.
Yeah,
So
it's just like
that's
Xbox.
just me. Yeah.
Xbox changes
I'm
their
not a
menu
fan
every
of it.
2 months, so it doesn't matter. You don't like it, wait 2 months.
Their
Wait.
new menu I'm testing out is pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's just like PlayStation's. No, they copied. It
Similar
makes
to
sense
what-
though. It's simple. They don't put a whole bunch of menus and stuff. That's what it needed to be. It didn't need to be.
Ooh,
window.
I have an unpopular opinion. Google Stadia. No, actually.
We're getting into that later.
Yeah. Yeah, don't even.
I'm still checking my emails on that one.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so am I. Hey.
All right.
Congratulations, you are delayed.
So,
I bought mine within an hour of it being announced. I better not be fucking delayed.
Oh, you are so delayed.
I'm going to give everybody my unpopular opinions.
Do it.
Do it.
Number 1, Rockstar sucks. I'm sorry. They've been making the same crappy shit for years and people keep buying it. They are worse than EA with microtransactions. I mean, people are
I'll give you
buying
that. Yeah.
people are
Yeah,
buying shark cards for what? You know, have you ever played one of their games online? Seriously. The
I don't like
control-
it online, so I mean,
The controls are terrible. I mean, the mechanics are terrible. They give you an open world. You buy fucking cars you customize. Woohoo!
I'm out.
You know, I've
But I mean,
had
think about it, though.
all of the games. I started
way-
off with the original.
But
when
in
it
a
was
way,
top
they're
down.
training people to then give you houses to clean and stuff to clean out. So in a way, I mean,
What are we playing? The
they're
Sims?
What?
yeah, they're building you future clients. I mean,
Oh, I see what he's saying.
people killing
he means
people.
he means in real life. I was always
Yeah, I
like,
got
it.
I don't
I mean,
understand.
Yeah,
It's
I was
like-
confused too.
But I'm sorry. To me, I got so bored playing the last game. I mean, it just
You got bored playing Red Dead?
yeah.
What?
It's
Well,
just
that's the open
not-
world aspect of
that's
it.
my
It's just
second
not my
favorite
thing.
Open world
that's
search
been.
games.
And this is 2019, getting ready to be 2020. If I wanted to play a Western, I mean, I have no intention of playing a Western to begin with. But I
Neither
don't.
did I.
I mean, Rockstar is just immensely overrated, just like Kojima.
Oh.
They both should get together and make a fucking game.
I think they did. It's called Death.
Red
Team.
Dead Stranding. There you go. They can get together and make.
That's an unpopular opinion. Death Stranding will be good.
Oh yeah,
But
not
I have
liking Red
another
Dead, that is-
unpopular opinion.
do it. What's another one?
Everybody knows I'm a huge Gears of War fanatic. I was a state champion Gears player years ago. I'm still on the leaderboards for Gears 1. I'm not a fan of Gears 5.
I don't know if that's
Oh,
a
yeah,
really.
there you go.
I don't know. If
I
that's
mean,
And-
I'm not surprised.
And before the hate starts to flow, let me tell you about me. I have the console. I have I have the guns. I have the little statues. I spent over $3,000 on collectibles for Gears 5. So I feel like I got jerked off without lubricant when I started playing the damn game.
Well, I mean, that can be
But-
fun.
Now-
a little bit of chafing doesn't hurt.
Hey,
Now,
that
if you
fits along
take
with what I
if you
said.
take-
Shells of their
If
former
you take
selves.
away the open world aspect of that game, would you still hate it?
I wouldn't hate it if I could actually stay connected and my progress would save. The game's been
For
out
me-
for how long now?
I wasn't that big of a fan of the open world concept. I just felt like it was
Well,
talked up too
and-
big, and
and
it was
see,
realistically too
I
small.
agree. And
I agree, Obi.
if there would have been something, Obi, in between, because I mean, look, you can call it an open world. I call that bullshit in reality. An open
Yeah, that
world
wasn't really much.
is open world. This kind of reminded me of the original Fable. And, because it had a big environment, but I mean, everything was kind of strung together. And
see-
when I'm sitting there trying to play this thing in co-op, who the fuck decided to take 4-player co-op away from this game, make it 2-player, and give you fucking control of Jack? What
Hey.
the fuck?
Now the funniest thing.
That's Bomber's
The only
top
reason
character.
the only reason why I actually even liked this game was just because I can play Jack, because I personally never liked the shooting of this game and
That's
never
'cause
liked
you
the
jack
mechanics.
off.
That's why I never liked the game. I just didn't like Gears that much. But to be able to play Jack was actually fun because I was able to do something that the game's never done before, and that actually got me a little excited for the game. But also got me excited for the multiplayer, which then never let me play, always kicked me off, and was a piece of shit. So
Bomber
I
plays a
don't-
mean Jack.
and currently, which is pretty freaking hilarious, is that I know all the people that absolutely bow down to Metacritic, is that it went down. It's now an 84, so now it's worse than most games right now. So boom.
But
The worst game
my
of the
thing
genre.
is, I had a lot of hope in this game. I had a lot of hope. I mean, I've got this big giant Lancer hanging on my game room wall. I've got all.
Man,
this
I was getting
shit.
shitted on saying it was going to be a bad
And-
game.
And
Saying.
I've got the console, which
Yeah,
is,
I remember
which is
shitting on you
cool.
for it.
I mean, it's cool,
Yeah.
but the fact, and no, I do not have a Gears tattoo. I promise you that. I'm a
You
gamer.
sure?
I'm a gamer, but I do not have any gaming tattoos. But I felt it could have been better. That's my opinion, and
So,
it is unpopular.
I want to hit on that
It
open
should have
world
been
thing.
better.
I think the problem is too many games think, oh, well, you can go left or right or forward or backward. It's open world now. It's like, no, it's not open world. Open world means you go anywhere you want, not, well, you can go anywhere you want in this area. No,
Well,
it's not a.
I mean, they
It's not
did. To be
really-
fair,
Well, that's what they all are, is areas
be-
that you give.
They
to be
can only.
fair, they said it had open world aspects.
It's just
they
like
didn't
God of
say it
War.
was full blown, but there are parts in it where, I I can't, for some reason, I can't remember his name, but he would ask you, "Hey, are you sure you want to go? There's still other places that we can go explore." And so it had the aspects of it. It was just it was too small. And
all the new things are bad in that. Like, it wasn't necessary in the game.
Sometimes if it's not broke, don't fix it.
My first playthrough, I played as Kate by myself, and almost to like the second to last mission, and then I went back and played it with my friend. I played as Jack through the rest of the way, and I actually really enjoyed playing as Jack through the whole story.
That's right. Hell yeah.
And then seeing the ending that happened playing as Jack, I was like, holy shit, that was awesome. That was cool. I liked it.
I didn't even think about that, seeing the ending as Jack, yeah.
Jack is badass.
And see,
I'm sorry.
It would have been better to me if, when the game first came out, I was all excited. My nipples would have cut glass. I was ready to play this shit. We got a group together. We were trying to play it. Everything was glitching on me. We kept getting booted out. I mean, it just...
See, that happened to me. I played with my friend, and we could only stay connected for 4 seconds, and probably 6-7 times in a row. I got so pissed.
It's bad. It's bad when a game does it. I mean, it's just like Anthem. You get people together, you finally get to do something, and it kicks you out. So I mean, games that are service games that are,
and then when you get together on Anthem, you're just flying around, running into walls and shit because you realize after about 10 minutes there's really nothing to do anyway.
You gotta kill people.
To be honest,
and pick up chests.
We're out the panel right now. The only reason any of us bought Anthem was to feel like Iron Man, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
I mean,
damn right.
I guess
Iron Man is one of the most overrated things to do in a video game ever.
All right, let's kick him.
And don't get me wrong,
you're out.
You're out.
The tribe has spoken. The power of the black.
I did it for what 60, 70 hours. I'm done with it. I don't give a shit anymore.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on Gear. I'm just saying it did not live up to my expectations.
It's okay to hate on Anthem.
I can agree with that.
A lot of people's expectations.
I played through the campaign twice. I just think, my favorite part, and I'm not going to give any spoilers, although most people in the chat's probably already played it.
Spoilers. Everybody have that one beat by now?
Wait, there's a story?
There's people that will still come
back. It had a better story than 4.
It did, and
has a better story than Destiny. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
Destiny's still trying to figure out what the story is. Once they figure out what the darkness is, it'll be good.
We got robbed on that new DLC for Destiny.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
I got told I couldn't be in a party chat because they wanted to focus on the story.
Go back to Activision Destiny. Jeez.
I didn't even know there was a story to that game.
It's.
You're going to the moon
again.
Yeah, you're going to the moon again.
The moon.
That was good.
To the moon, Alice.
But that was my only issue with Gears. I just thought it could have been better. And the way they were hyping it up, I really expected more from it. That's it.
I expected it to be longer than it was. It just did. Maybe it was just it felt short, but now that they're doing it in
they spread themselves out too much. Like they didn't have that. I mean, look at all the things. Like they brought in new game mode. They had a mobile game come out. They spread themselves too thin.
Well, the mobile game that's completely separate from the actual game.
No, his logic behind that is.
I believe it probably does have something to do with it. I'm just saying. I mean, if the game sucks that much, you got to have a good reason for it, or you're just incompetent as developer.
Blame it on the mobile game.
Yeah, that's.
There you go.
You're not going to win this, Obi.
He thinks that they have focused more.
Probably not.
Like if you scratch off the survival and the fucking mobile.
Well, say they got a certain budget amount. You know what I mean? Are they gonna make 2 different budgets for 2 different Gears of War thing, or they're just slapping into one? Like the Gears of War mobile is supposed to sell the Gears of War 5. It's used as the marketing tool. That's why it comes out a little earlier, just to get people hyped up. So.
You ready for another unpopular opinion?
Yeah.
God, this one's gonna hurt too.
Every fucking Ubisoft game has turned into The Division.
Oh, that's the truth. That's not just
Division or Assassin's Creed, one or the other.
Do they make other games besides Assassin's Creed and Division?
I'm beginning to wonder that myself.
It doesn't seem like it.
Assassin's Creed is just amazing.
Well, they got Steep, but nobody's really playing that.
Which one?
Bring back SSX. I'll take that.
Ooh, I would go for SSX.
I love that game.
And let's see, another unpopular opinion. Good God, I've got so many.
Oh,
Maybe just
Breakpoint's
opinionated.
trash.
That's just the truth. That's not really unpopular.
Couldn't watch you guys play. It was
Man,
so
every-
trash.
Everybody likes Breakpoint. I keep seeing. I'm like, oh my god, are you serious?
That's something I don't understand. Is why everybody talks.
I mean, I
it's
can understand you having fun with it. Yes, you can have fun with it and stuff. It's got its moments, but man, like overall, like that game is so boring, drug out. It's not even funny.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
put some fucking music in the game. There's nothing going on.
Here's
You
my
took
next.
away your 3 AI characters that could talk, and now you hear nothing. You crickets in the background for 20 minutes just to go 20 kilometers. Jeez.
Here is the next unpopular opinion. Now keep in mind, I have 6 Xboxes, I have 2 PS4 Pros, and I have 3 PCs.
And your
God
sex
of
robot
War-
still does not work.
God of War it looked great, but I'm sorry, after 3 hours into that game, I got bored as hell.
Well, I mean,
haven't played it, so-
and I know I can't
I don't know.
be really overly judgy about it or whatever, but because I've never played it. But isn't it just like a slasher, like puzzle slasher?
Well, the
That's
combat, the
They
combat,
changed it a little bit, right? In the new one.
Oh, did they change it?
Is it just
And-
Lara Croft in Greek mythology?
Laura Croft. What?
and see, Rob,
I mean,
that's
that's not
exactly
a
what I'm
bad
saying.
thing.
It
Tomb
was
Raider
good,
games I love, so
but it was overrated. I mean, God of War, you keep going back through the same environments over and over. The enemies change. The combat
So it's like Destiny.
really... Actually, it just wasn't big as Destiny.
Well, all right, that's good to know. Makes me really.
But you
care
didn't
a
have
lot
to keep
less about
fighting
God of
the
War.
Vex. You didn't have to keep killing the Vex over and over.
The Vex didn't just hang out the whole time.
No.
Oh,
But
okay.
I just thought the combat got really boring. The story was long and drawn out. I actually enjoyed Days Gone more than I did God of War.
Well, I mean, isn't like Days Gone better now, or have they not really fixed it?
Apparently it's still broken.
Oh, okay.
I
wasn't-
never really had an issue with Days Gone. I had one mission, and I was already 80-some hours into the game. I had one cave that glitched, and I just had to restart the game, and boom, it was fixed. So,
Never played either of those games.
that is my unpopular gaming opinions.
I haven't played it, so.
I want to hear more from Bomber.
Yeah, I'm really shocked. So,
I
anybody
think
else?
Bomber's got the kids watching, so he might have to be muted for a little bit.
Ah. I'm
may have
hearing
got-
somebody's kids in the background.
Yeah, those are mine because the dog.
Yeah, that might be him. I
started
think
to
Bomber has
piss
his
on the
muted
floor.
just in case. Yeah, because he said, I think his in-laws were dropping
In-laws
some
are here
kids off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, your in-laws are there and you're podcasting.
Well, priorities.
He's trying to.
I mean,
Dedication,
do
man.
that.
So, all hate, like I said, goes to, Bomber's email.
His email? The multiples with his sister? Gotcha.
Yep, my sister was my first at gmail.com. And anyway,
I would say about your unpopular opinion about Red Dead 2, I'm not a Western fan, like at all, and that game made me a Western fan.
and see,
Well,
like I
that's
said,
cool.
dude, it's just an opinion. It's not my type of thing. It moves
Yeah.
too
Well,
slow
here's
for
this.
me.
And I didn't like Red Dead 1, I mean, like at all. But
Yeah, I
something
wasn't a
about
fan of Red Dead
2,
1. Like Red Dead 2, I'm enjoying it so far. I haven't finished playing it. I'm still playing it. But
Like, just the fact
Yeah.
that there's like 10 different endings you can get, you can go, it's that and Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Origins are the only games that I feel like you're actually visiting, that the game doesn't revolve around you. I like that.
And I kind
Yes.
of got burnt out on Assassin's Creed, too.
If you want a Modern Warfare code, please email at that email asking for a code.
I've already gave away 2 copies.
Well, there's a third copy just sitting there. Go ahead, have at it, guys. I mean, it may
hit it
work.
up, Mama Tops. This is our chance to win.
Wait, what are we supposed to do?
It's not a real email, please. Don't.
Dun, dun, Mama.
They are not going to give you a Modern Warfare code.
All
I
right.
sent it.
Let's move away from that. We've discussed everybody's unpopular opinions. What is up with Google Stadia? And I know this one's probably going to hit Fork pretty hard.
I didn't read
Google
it.
Stadia.
So,
Here's a popular opinion. Google just had couple 10,000 people invest $130 in their company.
The fucker can't even speak. He's so pissed off. Listen to this.
I still haven't got my goddamn email to make my damn account and make my. Ugh.
What day is it supposed to be out?
November.
November 19th.
Yeah, November.
And
Yeah.
They said a month prior you would be able to log in and actually make your account as a founder, so you can make sure you got the name that you wanted.
Right. When was that?
How's that working out, Founder?
That was at E3. Have not got anything since. So.
Yeah, because my email said November. We're getting the email for the founders.
My email
Maybe
just said,
Fork
"Fuck
read
you."
wrong.
Well, what's up with
conflicting
what's up with
stories?
this you
plot
needing a
twist.
cord?
Yeah,
He
that's
likes
what mine
pork.
email said.
I like pork.
See,
Pork's
how are you
good.
gonna make
Pork's
your?
pretty good.
Yeah, but see, if it goes live November 19th, which is
We're
what
supposed to
it said,
November 11th, from my understanding.
it goes live November 11th.
No, for us to get
Is
it.
it Veterans Day?
Oh, maybe I'll have to look at. The
Why would they
email.
do it a month beforehand? That don't make sense.
Why are you doing it on Veterans Day?
It's like a tease.
I'm trying to find it again.
They must hate America.
It just says keep an eye on your inbox. In November, we'll send you a redemption code that will
It's a
give you
bold
access
statement.
to So, yeah,
Well-
that's it. Sometime in November. So you got a couple more days.
I'm still pissed.
Another week.
I don't blame you. I would be too for it.
Well, I'd be
You're probably gonna
pissed
be
that you
pissed
have to have a
regardless,
cord to your
Yeah,
Chromecast thing.
why
'cause-
would you even get Stadia?
Because he buys everything.
So let's just say
Yes.
I don't always make the wisest decisions sometimes, and
Even
I
when
have
the rest of us are telling him not to.
He went and got
Yeah.
Fallout
Yeah.
76.
Wife was
Why-
out of town. I had the
Why-
card.
I was mad it went on sale 2 days
said,
after. I was like, fuck.
Hey,
this
why
bullshit.
not? What's the
Some
worst
crazy
that
shit
can
that
happen?
yeah.
You're like the only one that ordered it, other than me.
Wait a second. So you're calling me a fool? You're questioning why I did it?
I just
Well,
want to
you're
know
in
who
the
the other
same
fool is.
category
Yeah,
with
he's
me.
just trying to
You
make sure
fools
he's-
got to stick together now.
yeah,
like,
sitting in the right company.
I mean,
wanna
I
know
mean,
what the answer is. So when they ask me,
my
Oh,
thing was, I'm
that's another
like,
great
hey,
point.
I looked at it as, hey, it's Google. It can't fail, can it? I mean, I want to be on the ground floor of this. And now I'm looking back going,
How's
this
it
is a
looking, Mark
very
Zuckerberg?
dumb
'Cause
idea.
It's not exactly how it all planned out.
No.
no,
So how do you
it's still
how
yet
do you
to come
feel
to
about
fruition.
not being able to use it the way that they advertised it though? When you do
Yeah,
get it,
it seems like every time I hear about it, stuff changes on it, which kind of annoys me a little bit. Like now there's a premiere edition, and then they announced, oh, by the way, everybody may not get it because we have too many ordered. I'm like, well, how did you let too many order if you have
Because they only
X
expected
amount?
3 dumbasses and 5 ordered.
They're
so
like,
what happened? Because I kind of gave up reading about it. What happened to the whole your controller being Wi-Fi direct?
It's still Wi-Fi direct, unless
So
you're
if
gonna
it's
hook
still
up to
Wi-Fi direct, why would you need a cord?
because if you're on your cell phone
Uh huh.
and you're out and about, how are you supposed to connect to Wi-Fi? You can't. So you
No,
gotta-
they're saying that you
gotta-
needed a cord.
to plug into your cell phone.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now they're
That way
kinda
your
saying.
phone connects to
So
the
kind of like
internet.
xCloud, which
Well, now they're
I thought
saying
they were
too.
saying that you
Your
need-
controller is not going to work wirelessly.
So it
At
does
all.
not have Bluetooth at all.
See, that's
No.
what I was thinking. It's not Bluetooth.
Not on release is what they put out the other day.
So, but if you're
Oh, I
at
must have
home,
missed
you
that
can
one.
connect it to your
Another unpopular
Wi-Fi.
opinion. xCloud and
Right.
Stadia are pointless.
Okay, and then you should. I mean, I don't understand why
I own an iPhone,
it's
so yeah, they are.
2019. I don't know why Bluetooth is not a thing.
I think Google should put up a post in a couple of days going, "Ha ha!
Like, I
It was a
wanna
big
play on a
joke.
smaller
Thanks for your
device."
money."
You're also talking about antennas. You're talking about the technology. To run the antennas so you can connect to Wi-Fi, and then to still run antenna for your Bluetooth, that's going to eat up double the power. So I'm not giving them an excuse. I'm only trying to see
Well-
from another vantage point. That
What do you
could
mean
possibly-
double the antenna? What do you talk? What do you mean?
Well, when you're connecting to Wi-Fi, you have an antenna, so you're
Yeah.
using so much power to connect to Wi-Fi. But when you
Mhm.
connect to Bluetooth, you're connecting to an antenna to broadcast and connect to another device. So that's another antenna. So maybe they're trying to conserve battery power on that, because you notice when you disconnect, you disable Wi-Fi, you disable Bluetooth, you disable all these things on your phone, you actually have more battery usage in your phones.
my battery
So-
actually lasts longer when I shut it off.
Well, everybody's does.
No shit.
Damn it.
So maybe that's possibly why they're having that. You know, they're setting it up so that way they can lengthen
guess-
the time of battery operation when you're playing with it. You know, the cell phone part, you cannot connect to your cell phone Bluetooth. Well, you should be able to with Bluetooth, but I don't know why they don't have that available just yet. Maybe there's something with the software. Because not everybody's adopted the Bluetooth 5. Everybody's still on. Most of the people are still on Bluetooth 4.
I don't even know how to find that out.
See, the battery drain.
Not
The battery
everybody knows
drain
about
when
it.
you're using xCloud
Yeah, I'm definitely
with
not a
your
guy that knows anything about that.
My
with
phone's 7
Bluetooth
years
is not
old.
very
It's
bad
old.
at all. So I don't understand what if that's an excuse they're using, or if it's you're just that's an idea that you have. But
It's just an idea that I have. I don't know.
because using xCloud without a Bluetooth, my battery life doesn't seem any different than it would be if you were watching Netflix, which is how it's supposed to be.
The lady. J-Mo calls it the lady.
I'm talking about their controller, not your phone.
Well, I'm just talking about. You said battery life to conserve battery life.
Right, for the controller.
Oh, for the controller.
Right. I used your phone with
I've got
Bluetooth and
balls of
Wi-Fi
steel.
and GPS and all that as an example, because when you do turn those services off, you do extend your
No.
battery life a little bit.
But would the controller be charging off the phone? Would they have shared power so that actually drains the phone down faster?
That's possible. I don't know what their technology involves until I get it in my hands to look at it. So I'm theorizing everything because until we actually have it, I don't know. Until they
just
actually
checked my
produce
email.
something.
All it said was, "You'll get a code." Doesn't say a damn date.
Yeah. I read everything it said. I said 11th because that was in my mind, but I reread everything. It didn't say when. It just said in November.
It also says at the bottom, "Thank you for investing in Google stock." No, it doesn't.
Thanks for giving away your money.
Thanks, sucker.
Thanks for your donations.
Do you know
We're not
any
rich
other
enough.
stupid people?
But
I mean, look. I invested in it because I was like, look, it's Google. They're almost $1 trillion company. This could either be something really great or a piece of shit.
it's gonna
And
be.
I was like, you know what?
I expect the latter.
Well, I mean,
here.
look, hey, you know what? It was $130 or $139 with taxes. Like, what's the worst that happens? Tubby or Ghost or whichever one I con into playing with me, we find out it's the biggest piece of shit. We move on with our life, or hey, we find out, hey, you know what? This is actually pretty fucking cool.
Well, what else?
Pretty sure it's going to
Tubby, let me know how that works out.
Yeah, but
Gotcha. Well done.
Ghosty wants no part of that.
I don't want anything to do with it.
I'm taking the one for the team. It's all right.
Yes,
I
yes,
got
Tubby
everyone.
is. He's actually doing
Yes.
very well.
I'll
Dreadpool,
use
you
it
don't know
when the
anybody,
free
you
version comes out, but I'm not looking to pay their asking price for it.
Well, the Founders was actually a good deal for what they're asking for.
Well, I don't want to pay for the new
Wait.
Scarlet, how much that's going to cost, but fortunately we don't got much say in that.
Tubby, don't
No,
worry.
well, you
Your
have to
virginity will
stay
sell
on
for
the-
enough.
Well,
I need that
anyway,
Best Buy credit card.
moving forward into some good news. Diablo 4 has been leaked.
Oblo? The fuck's Oblo?
Diablo.
Oh, all I heard was Oblo. I'm like, I know what
Well,
you're trying
they're
to say.
making another one for a phone? Awesome. I heard everyone loved that the last one came out on a phone.
There is a leak that Diablo 4 will be announced at BlizzCon 2019.
When is BlizzCon? Isn't that like November?
Yes,
I'm going to be
sir.
watching out for BlizzCon for the wrong reasons. Yes.
Did you hear the amount of booing at
Exactly.
the last show when they announced the mobile game?
The most famous comment. Is this an April Fool's joke?
Yeah.
I know, yeah, a guy got up and asked that, yeah.
Don't you all have phones?
Yeah.
And I know
Yeah, but we don't want to play on phones. Are you an idiot?
there's a lot of controversy going around because, damn, every gaming site, man, just keeps posting this shit about the guy getting banned or whatever.
Well,
So,
listen,
That guy got banned?
Yeah. Yeah,
Listen,
for
I guess that's
supporting Hong Kong.
yeah.
okay. So I guess that's an unpopular opinion. I still love Blizzard games, and I don't really freaking care. Whenever they come out
No.
with Diablo 4, I will buy it and I will play the hell out.
I'm with you on that one, Bomber.
Well, I mean, I'm not
all
going to
about-
stop playing the game. I mean, just because they're having a problem over there. It's
Exactly. I mean, but
That's
so
not my
many
business.
people are
I stay in my
boycotting.
country.
Like, look,
My own business.
Boycotting doesn't work on any game. I mean, shit. It doesn't matter. I mean, they're still going to bring out shit regardless if it is shit or not.
Leo just put it in the chat. BlizzCon is November the 1st through the 3rd.
Okay.
Yep.
So it just
It's
a
gonna be
matter of a
fun.
couple
Where's that
weeks.
at?
3 days of fuckery.
I think they do it in San Diego
can't
or
wait.
Austin.
because
think it's-
if the rumors of Diablo 4 plus Diablo 2 remade or remastered, whatever they want to do it, and they also say, hey, Overwatch 2 as well, shit, I don't care. They will have all my money.
Overwatch.
What, do we care about Overwatch? Is that
Hell
even
yeah,
a thing?
I
still?
love Overwatch. I don't give a shit. Maybe that's
That was
another
a-
unpopular opinion.
That's the
Still
dumbest
love that.
idea of a game ever. I hate that game
It's
so
such a good
much.
game.
I'm playing a game. I'm 2 minutes in. It kicks me to another fucking game. Play that for a minute. It kicks me to another fucking game. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? I just want to play one single fucking game.
It doesn't do that. But okay.
It did do that to me.
I don't know.
What he's talking
Multiple
about
times.
is
Yeah,
that
I definitely don't know what you're talking about. but
Exactly. I don't know what the fuck that game is, and it's like I played it because it was a free to play weekend. So I was like, cool, I'm playing this. So I played. I'm doing good in a lobby. I get booted to another lobby. Okay, what the fuck is this? It's starting over. What the fuck?
I mean,
okay, we'll play this.
as much as I
Boots
like
me.
Diablo 2, part of me is like, okay, the highest graphics you could go is 800 by 600 remastered. You know, is it going to be as good? It's kind of like that whole thing that we've all talked about. It's
It's not
lightning
gonna
in a
matter.
bottle. People will buy it. I know. People will buy it. Why? Because
People
lightning
are
in a bottle.
stupid.
They want to recapture it. They want to be able to enjoy it.
It's not the same
So-
lightning though. That's the whole point.
No, it's not.
Now my thing is, if they
It'll hit
is my-
somebody's itch.
personally, if they redid 2 to Diablo 3's current engine, absolutely I'd buy it. No,
You're gonna buy it in a heartbeat, regardless.
You're gonna buy it,
no,
yeah.
no, I don't think I'd buy Diablo 2.
No, please. You already said
No.
you're in love with
Yeah,
Blizzard.
right,
We're so
baller.
over your bullshit.
No, look,
Here's the way I look at it.
Unpopular opinion.
You like Overwatch? You're buying it.
Just buy it.
Trash.
Yeah, unpopular opinion, Overwatch is better than any of that trash that we're talking about right now.
You got lightning in a bottle. What's gonna
I
happen?
mean, I've never played Diablo, so I mean, Overwatch is the only thing I played. So.
You've never
Diablo
played
is so
Diablo?
Diablo is pretty.
Oh my God.
It's a
the
good
shit.
game.
So I played Diablo a few years ago with my brother-in-law, and within 20 minutes, it's like, okay, you're max level. Oh, okay, what do I do now?
Oh,
It
see,
took away.
yeah, if you get power leveled, that does
You don't
kind of
enjoy it
suck.
as
Especially
much.
as a very beginning player, I never power level anybody that's never played before because that
Yeah, so
definitely
I
takes.
never.
Bomber
I don't
Boy
even know
writes
what
he
that means.
wants
I mean,
to
it's
take you
cool.
on at least a couple dates before he pops your virginity.
Right.
Then he rakes the shit out of you.
Well, oh, the worst part is that he
He's
just
very convenient,
played
does the
my
reach around,
like he
no
just
big
said,
deal.
"Follow me, don't
Don't
touch
always have to
anything."
ask.
Yep,
Don't
that's-
touch
The first
anything.
dungeon
That's
crawler I guess I
Hey.
played was the one
That's that power
free to
level.
play one that was, what was it, 2 weekends ago? What was that game, Ghost? You had me play?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know
wait,
either. Yeah, I guess that was the first dungeon crawler I've ever played.
No,
so I mean,
Chaos Bane or whatever, right?
fuck if I know.
Warhammer, that Warhammer game.
Yeah, Chaos Bane's supposed to be pretty decent.
Yeah,
I haven't
sure.
played it.
No. Yeah, I like. He'd never played like a look down dungeon crawler style game. That was the first
Yeah,
time he ever
nah.
played it.
Like,
Yeah.
like Diablo 3 is not a bad game.
Yeah, I wasn't
I
aware he'd
enjoyed
never
it.
like played that kind of game, but yeah. Like,
No,
he's
I
just
I wasn't in that stuff. Yeah,
Tell me, how have you never played that?
I mean, I never played any types of those games. Like, never played D&D
Well, you
or
get-
the World
well, you
of
got-
Warcraft.
You also
None
got to
of
think
League
a
of
lot of
Legends,
those
none of that
games.
shit. So
You got to think a lot of these games.
Call of
are all
Duty, man.
PC games that have moved over to console. So
Yep. I was Call
I
of Duty
understand Tubby
from
not
day one.
playing,
Yep.
so that makes sense. I mean, I'm not going to bash him for that because he wasn't a
Look at it
PC.
this way. You got lightning in a bottle, right? And everybody's waited 20 years. You open up that bottle, guess what you got? You got dead fireflies or lightning bugs, whichever region calls it, whatever. You know, that's what's going to happen. Ages
Hey,
of
I
Empires
like Spyro when they
completely-
remastered it.
what
Damn it,
happened?
that was good, just as good when it came out
It
originally.
was, yeah, but Ages of Empires was remade, and it was great, and it died within a week. So it's going to be the same
But-
thing, you know.
I
Yeah,
guess
I
it
mean,
just
I feel-
depends
I
on
feel
what
this-
it is, really.
And again, it's all rumored about number 2. Of course, number 4 is still rumored, but I think that was already, they've kind of talked that they are going to be making it. So I'm just happy for 4. I hope there's a new engine or whatever, and they have more classes because that's kind of the.
Don't wait 2 years to release the Necromancer.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
no,
that
man.
would
With
be
all
nice.
with them
That was-
firing a
that
bunch
was-
of people and shit, you gotta worry about their money consumption. Activision Blizzard been firing people left and right, so fuck knows what kind of state any of those games are
I
gonna
mean,
come
they
out as.
have, but at least I will say this about Blizzard: they have always continuously backed their games, regardless. Like literally, even Heroes of the Storm, which is pretty much a non-existent game on PC now, like nobody plays it, but they are
Never
still
heard of
doing updates. They're still bringing out characters. It's a MOBA type game.
Well, I mean, it's a MOBA game, so I mean I guess
I
they have
love
some
MOBA.
I
sort
don't
of.
know what that means, but okay.
Massive online battle
Online.
arena,
Oh, it's a
basically
battle
kind of like
royal?
Smite.
Nah,
Battle arena.
It's
So
like
it's
Smite.
basically it's a team. You basically have a team of 6, I think, is on
6v6.
Heroes of the Storm. And it's 6v6, and
It's
each
like-
Oh,
character
so it's
has
like
power.
Bleeding
It's like-
Edge garbage.
It's like
now?
League of Legends.
Actually, technically, it's like yes, it's like Bleeding Edge, but
I
not
would play it.
in that camera.
Yeah, no,
Bleeding
yeah,
Edge was garbage.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't even have to play it.
I still play it. I will still play
And
that.
speaking of employees,
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean it's a horrible game. I just mean it's not for me. So we don't start pissing off everybody.
speaking
I can't believe he said that.
I'm pissing on everyone tonight. Sorry.
speaking of employees leaving, your guys' favorite game, Destiny 2, is actually losing employees to a new company called V1 Interactive.
That's interesting.
What is that?
They are the people making the hybrid disintegration game due next year.
The fuck is
Well, that
that?
looked interesting.
Disintegration, that's that co-op single-player game that kind of is supposed to be like
it
a
was-
looter shooter.
He was headed up by Halo co-creator Marcus Leto.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one.
And
Yeah,
I mean,
he
the
is
games are already in
hiring
trouble if they're
people-
taken from Destiny, so.
Well, he is hiring people right out
It's not
from
looking
underneath
good,
Bungie, and they've actually called this guy to bitch and complain about taking their employees.
Well, maybe they should pay them better.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's just a business move at that point.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean,
Well,
it's
they
not-
can't pay them because they don't have that big blanket that they had, you know? That blanket is gone, so they can't pay them.
Hey, it's the same as the guy that left Rockstar to go to Initiative to leave to go back to Rockstar. That was hilarious.
That's funny. What if GTA 6 is a Sony exclusive?
Oh,
Then
yeah.
it'll be on Sony. And
There's a rumor going around, which is funny
Oh,
every time I
dude.
see it. There are rumors going around saying that
Yeah,
it
but
might
think,
be an
you have to
exclusive.
remember, all rumors you read on Twitter, 99%
Oh, yeah.
is BS.
Well, the amount of money that Sony would have to fork up just to even do
yeah.
that, it's unbelievable.
I mean, there was a
Like,
rumor.
it's
Sony doesn't
unimaginable.
have the type of money to.
There was a rumor on
No, they
Twitter
don't.
a couple weeks ago that said that Microsoft is making PlayStation 6. You know, yeah, it was a fake rumor, but it's like, you know, you can't believe everything you read on the internet. So,
But
I don't believe anything I read
that's
on the
true.
internet.
That's true, but a lot of people believe a lot of shit that's on the internet.
I mean,
Especially when it comes to Twitter.
What?
Absolutely.
Abraham Lincoln
That's
said,
why
"Don't
they-
believe everything on
That's
the
why they
internet."
joined forces, right? That's why
Right.
they had that
That's right.
handshake.
Matter of fact, here's you another one. Remember the rumor that was going around that Sony was going to buy Remedy Games?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah,
was
right before Control released, the rumor was going around that Sony was getting ready to purchase Remedy.
I'd like to see Sony purchase them.
I can see them still doing it.
Yeah, they do a good job with them.
Because, I mean, they kind of... I mean, I'm not going to say they do what they do, but, I mean, really, Control didn't sell as well as they wanted to. So, I mean,
It
that was a
hasn't
multi-plat
even made
game.
it in the top 50 games.
I don't think
Exactly.
it was as polished as it probably should have been.
No, and it should have easily been because literally they just took Quantum Break, took out men, put a woman in there, and then added some weird...
Yeah.
Well, that just sounds misogynistic.
But didn't Sony tweet something
I mean, no, I'm
about that
just
too?
saying that.
But
Literally
actually,
the same.
they pissed a lot of people off because they were promising a photo mode or something coming to the game, and now they're putting
What's
it
the
off.
fascination with photo mode? Why does
I
every game
have
have
no
that?
idea.
Okay, so photo mode just allows you to ultimately make the game look better than what the game actually looks when you're playing it. That's basically the whole point. Is so that I can make a beautiful, amazing looking picture that I can put on social media to be like, look, my game looks better than yours.
But they
That's
treat it like it's gonna fix the game.
Yeah,
Like, oh my
no,
god,
I
this
know.
game's gonna be a 10 out of
But
10 if you
actually,
get photo mode. And I'm like,
It broke the game when they released it, so they had to remove it.
And then
Yeah, so
just like
surprise
Jeepers says, it released without HDR, and I'm like, how stupid can you be at this time and age that you do not add HDR to your game? It's just absurd. I don't know. There's some shit.
I think
swear.
Remedy does what Remedy does best. They make half-ass games.
Yep.
I want a new Alan Wake, damn it.
And you will on the PS5 exclusive.
That'd be cool.
I'll believe that when I see it.
I mean, if they come out with it, shit, I'll get it for it. Fuck. I've been wanting another Alan Wake. I like the Alan Wake games.
We found
Yeah,
a game
we'll
you
see.
like. Holy shit.
Hell yeah!
I actually like a lot
Tony
of
likes some
games.
games.
Yeah. I actually like a lot of smaller games over the bigger budget ones because the smaller ones are just better well done. So
I actually agree with you on that one.
Tubby's game of the year is a game that you don't even have to play. So hey,
What is
Exactly.
it? One of those clicker hero ones?
yeah, it's my idle champions right now.
see, Idle
Is it-
Champions. It literally plays on its own.
Damn.
And you don't even have to play it, and it's the game of the year for him. So hey,
But
So all I heard was he has very low.
No massive bugs. I don't have to purchase the microtransactions, you know, and it's a free game.
actually,
So what I'm
most
getting
all
at this
games you
is,
don't have to buy them.
so basically, you like games you don't spend money on because then you have no reason to bitch because you didn't waste money.
Well, no, if I have to spend money on the games because they lock it behind loot boxes or unimaginable amount of time has to be played just to get said item, so they put it in microtransaction form, I don't like.
Oh, Fort, isn't there something we need to announce?
I think so.
You know, about the giveaway type thing?
Yeah.
The points?
right, like let's get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I'm just trying to tell you.
I have sidetracked him so hard tonight.
He's like, I don't know.
But I just want to reach your phone and smack Tubby. I mean,
For which
I'm
part?
sorry. For all the parts.
Tubby, is your mom there?
Yeah, she should be watching.
Dun,
So-
dun, 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 dun.
I mean, you could probably start it and she'll just watch back on the.
Alrighty, so everybody that knows what to do, come get them points. You have 3 minutes. It's 8:19 my time. 8:22 this ends. Type. If you don't know how to type it anyway.
type it in. Hey.
I mean, what game came out this year would be an actual fucking game of the year contender?
There's no
To
game.
me, Borderlands 3. Hands down.
Star
Well,
Wars.
yeah,
Star
Borderlands
Wars,
3, yeah.
Star Wars.
hasn't
Nothing
come out
else
yet.
besides Star
As of right
Wars.
now,
Okay, so-
for games that came out,
Games
Borderlands
that
3 is the
came
only
out now.
option.
Borderlands 3 is the only one that came out without the hiccups of every other game that has came out this year.
So-
So yes, I get Borderlands.
I mean,
3.
maybe at Metro Exodus, but I know a lot of people don't play that, but I enjoyed that, so.
Oh, that game was
Crispy,
horrible
I'm
with the
actually
mouth
waiting. Dude,
breathing.
I am so
Ugh.
excited, Crispy, for Friday because I really want to play Outer Worlds. I've got
Yeah.
it preloaded on all my Xboxes. so I'm
now,
ready to go.
now starting Friday into
A lot of people that not
November
like
is going
that
to be
game.
crazy because yes, you're going to have Outer Worlds that a lot of people are going to love, some people hate, but people that
Well,
are
if
probably
you
going
like
to hate it are
Fallout,
ones that
you'll
don't like
like it.
RPGs or Fallout. Exactly. So then you're
Right.
going to have people that will absolutely be on the nuts of Kojima once Death Stranding comes out and it scores a 98 and everybody praises,
Okay, Bomber, you're
Ramadi
wrong.
for it.
It's not going to score 90. It's going to score 99. Anyways, go on.
I don't think it's not going to
I
score
don't know.
99 or
No.
98.
No, it'll probably score
let's be
like
honest.
93.
I'm gonna tell you real quick. I don't do the fanboy thing. I've got Death Stranding pre-ordered.
Yeah.
I know I'm going into it with low expectations. I'm hoping to get a surprise. I'm really
And the-
hoping it's not just championship pissing to grow mushrooms. So I've really got my expectations low. So I'm hoping I'm not disappointed. But
I don't think you will.
go ahead. Oh,
Go ahead with what?
Was Bomber
Bombers,
say something?
Bombers gonna
Oh,
say
I'm sorry.
something.
My bad. I just said, like, I don't think you're going to be disappointed in the game at all. I think overall, from everything I've seen, everything that's been posted out, is that I think you're going to actually enjoy the game. You could get bored for a little bit, but I think the story, that aspect of the game is probably going to grip so many people, and that's what's going to really win the game. It's not really going to be the gameplay; it's going to be the story
pissing?
and everything that's part of it.
Oh.
And even
Yeah.
maybe pissing.
Delivering the UPS packages, got it.
Well, I mean, that's why there's a lot of people that don't like a lot of video games because it's more of a movie. Like that's why people had such a huge problem with Metal Gear 5. It was more of a movie than it was a game at some points, and people hated that.
And
so.
see, I don't.
I mean, it just depends how you like to get delivered the story.
Sometimes I don't have an issue with that. Like, anybody remember Heavy Rain?
Yep.
PS3? You know, my wife and I will sit down together. You know, we'll play through games like that. It gives us something to do. You know, all together. We'll kick back on the couch and play one.
Well, who's
So
played
I
Night
don't mind them
Shift?
too bad.
Who's played Night Shift? You remember
I
that
have.
game?
Yep.
Yeah, and that's literally watching a movie and,
Yeah.
and pick or choose your own ending.
And the bunker. That was another one.
Yeah,
That's probably why I have so much issue with some open world games. Is because they don't have that certain amount of like dialogue and just story that they can't dump onto you, and it's like
ET remastered.
I mean,
oh God, no.
Didn't that kill Atari?
And Jeepers, that is
And the whole
actually one of my
industry.
favorite games, dude. Beyond Two Souls. I have played that game at least 7 times. I love.
I heard
Beyond
that was
Two
pretty
Souls.
good.
It's an
Hey,
amazing
did you
game.
play through that game that you bought last week? Wilmy?
Which one?
The one you were all excited about.
Chernobyl.
Oh, that
Yeah.
Man, I have not had a chance to play a game all fucking week.
The hell?
Oh, that's a bummer.
Why is the game just not play it?
Man, we don't want to discuss my backlog, dude. It's
I
a
think all our
lot.
backlogs are pretty
I
bad.
bought Mass
I don't have a
Effect Andromeda,
backlog. I
and
have
I've
a
never played it.
like jungle.
Or
Log cabin.
Log.
I have to finish Andromeda. I started, I haven't finished it.
But in other news, everybody should be happy to know, after all the bullshit that most politicians and news media has been feeding everybody the last few years, a real scientific study has been done, a real one, not bullshit science or hearsay, and they find no evidence of gaming being a clinical disorder.
Wow,
Oh, that's awesome.
we could have told them that without the science.
Point out the obvious.
Yeah, but now the science backs it up, so they'll believe us.
Yeah,
Hold
well,
on, we can't
well,
use video games as a crutch for human society being so flawed? What?
Well, no.
Shit.
Flawed on an epic
It-
level.
it's the crutch for the lack of parenting. When you have a 10-year-old that's throwing a fit, telling you to make, telling his mom to make him a sandwich so he can keep playing because he doesn't want to stop playing, and she just goes ahead and does it. Yeah,
That's the
a
problem right
parenting
there.
Hey,
flaw.
it's for
That's
some
not
adults
lack
too,
of
not
science.
just children.
But
Fucking
it's
adults
starts-
going out doing
starts
stupid
with
shit.
children.
it
When
is a
Fortnite went
parenting
down-
problem.
Politicians are
Fortnite
not
went
going to
down.
tell the parents that they're the problem because then they'll lose the votes.
Yeah, well, when
Well,
Fortnite went down, all those
That's the
videos
whole
went
thing
up
with
of
politics.
kids grabbing TVs and throwing them on the ground and everything. I'm like, yeah, there's the problem. You're filming it thinking this is funny. No, you should be beating that kid's ass.
Oh, I'm here to
Yeah.
tell you, man, and all 3 of my kids are adults. If that was one of my kids, nah.
All that shit was
Oh,
fake.
that
You didn't think
did.
any of that shit was fake?
I don't know,
Well,
dude.
yeah,
There's a
actually,
lot of
it's
crazy
great.
people in the
It's-
world, Obi.
I mean, the ones that
time
probably blew up, they got a good bit of
everybody-
money, so they could afford to
Yeah,
replace
they
your
knew that
TV,
if they
so.
made some outlandish video, they'd make money of it. All that shit was fake.
Yeah.
I agree. Some of it
no,
probably
that's
is.
an
That kid
excuse
loved
to
tap
not
that
be in
TV.
trouble.
If he was really angry, he would have destroyed it. I mean, I thought every single one of those videos was fake. I was like, well, this is a perfect time for there to be freakouts and they go
Everybody
viral
wants
and
their
then become a
15
millionaire
minutes, man,
overnight.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
sucks,
also
man.
think it's an excuse to get away with it because now they're in trouble. So they're saying, "Oh no, this was all orchestrated. This is all fake. This is not real trauma."
Hey, kids are devious, man. Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
are.
like the news stations ate it all up, man. Like I was listening, they had the radio at my work, and they were talking about how this came Fortnite out, and then kids are overreacting, and then you had these old timers that are going on. Hey, you heard about this game that these kids are addicted to called Fortnite? I'm like, yeah, I've heard of it. It's been out for quite a while. Really? It sounds like it's just this new thing. Oh.
And see, that's the
It's only
funny
2
part.
years old.
And this is the funny thing is that this right here, all this negative stuff that popped out, actually is helping this freaking game.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like
Every
it
time.
probably gathered millions of more people that never knew about the game for whatever reason.
But it's actually
decided
down
to
money,
download
though.
it. I mean,
Well, just,
This
Yeah.
game did something
Now,
that no
yes,
other
because-
game could do.
well, just like all the dancing,
Oh yeah.
you know, all
I mean,
the.
Well, it's making
royalties-
numbers like GTA 5's making with its money. Shit. I mean,
Nobody's buying shark cards. They're rebuying the game for the shark cards because you get a better discount.
but yet they're still making shit ton of money off of
Oh
it.
yeah, hell yeah, they are.
Yeah, I mean, regardless
dude.
of how you're buying it, they're making a shit ton off of it. Fuck.
dude, they've made billions with a B.
More than billions.
More
Shit.
When it's
Like
still
multi-
the top
multi-
10 every
multi-billion.
month after
Yeah,
all these years,
exactly.
There's a problem.
Yes. How you get this game to be a top 10 seller every month?
What, it's
And
7
some of them are
years?
Top 5.
Is it 7 going
It's a
on 8
three-
years? GTA
Yeah,
5?
I mean, from
Yeah.
the 360 all the way up through now. Like
Yeah,
literally, they're
every-
probably going to bring out Grand Theft Auto 5 new remastered super duper edition on.
Well, no
next-gen
shit,
consoles,
GTA
and
6,
everybody's gonna
but
buy
they're
it.
people are projecting it to come out 2021. So, I mean, fuck, you got almost a whole nother fucking GTA gonna come out, and they take a while to make their games. So, it's fucking nuts.
And
But,
the bad
I mean,
part, none of them's any better than the last one.
that's your opinion. I love
No,
GTA
no,
5
the
story
story-
mode. I thought it was very good. You know, that's
Yeah,
just me.
The story
get
for
lost.
GTA was
There's
really
just so
good.
much
I actually
story.
really
Yeah.
liked it.
I think the online mode is just atrocious. You can get out of the game. So,
Yes,
That's-
yes. The online portion I never liked, just like Red Dead. I just thought it was kind of stupid.
I don't
but-
like playing against other people. If I want to do that, I'll play Call of Duty.
Yep.
Oh,
Don't
and
force me to have to
speaking-
play. Fuck that.
Speaking
I
of
walk
Call of
around-
Duty,
And I'm like trying to figure out what
Call of
to
Duty's
do,
amazing.
and I'm like a dog. I see a squirrel and I go off that direction.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
and speaking of Call of Duty, congratulations
Bring
to
me one.
Brewers and Sono in the chat. You guys, you sent me your
Congrats.
DMs. You will be
Congrats.
getting the codes from me later tonight. But this is something everybody needed to hear. Call of Duty and Burger King are going to partner for a Modern Warfare crossover game.
Thank God. I've been waiting for a Burger King thing since the freaking
I've been-
boxing thing or whatever.
Sneaking King.
Made me want to go out and get
Sneaking
Burger
Yes,
King.
Sneaking
We were talking
King,
about
that's
that
right.
earlier.
Pocket Bike Racers. And what was the other
Whoa,
one?
whoa. What?
I wish they shut down Burger Kings around here.
He's
They're all
talking
kind
about
of
when the Burger
trash.
Kings made those fucking Xbox games from back in
Yeah.
the day, man. That shit
Yeah.
was hilarious.
But
It
this
was
time,
hilarious.
dude, they're going to make a Call of Duty game. They're going to, like what we were talking about earlier, they're going to shoot French fries at each other.
Well, that's what I was
Potato gun.
saying. Like, I
Let's
thought that was
fight
a joke.
obesity with
Like, I was
fries.
like, he's joking.
Oh, I was like, shit, you guys were serious about that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, that's real.
Legit. I've got
Oh,
those
yeah.
games.
Hey, whatever floats their boat and they can sell more games. Shit, I guess whatever.
I mean, shit, you used to be able to win the Sneaking King by going to freaking Burger King. Like, you could
Yeah.
win it.
That was never a thing in my area. Like that whole Burger King.
I
Yeah,
just went ahead and
yeah.
bought
In my
them.
area, we never heard of that
All
shit.
three.
I was, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Leo just said secret sauce chemical warfare. But how are they making that secret sauce, Leo?
Donation from me.
We know how.
Cockroaches,
I'm gonna tell
man.
you.
Cockroaches.
Oh, yeah. My sister. What?
The Alabama white sauce.
That's right.
Oh.
It goes good on white meat.
And thank you for joining us, Viking. What's going on, dude?
Just got the computer updated. That was fun.
Ah,
Woohoo!
well, you finally made it. We're getting ready to end the show, dude.
Yeah,
Hi, Viking. How's it going, bud?
still made it.
Now that
Yes,
Viking
you
made
did.
it, we're shutting it down. See y'all
Yeah,
later.
fuck it. We're dropping out early now just because Viking got here.
Hey, Wilmy, go Chipmunk.
Ah,
Go chip.
dude, I'm not
So
messing
fuck
with
does
this
that
thing right
mean?
now.
He's like, what the fuck was that, man?
I feel like
Let's
that's,
see. wait a
that's
minute.
some sexual term or something.
I was
The
like,
next
is that-
topic,
is that a
you
new
have to
term?
talk
I don't know
the
about
whole
that.
time
So that
in
means you
that
put-
voice.
You put nuts in your mouth and
This
try
just
to talk.
sounds
Is that how it
wrong.
works?
You put nuts in your mouth and you do. What did you do, Bomber?
The Alabama white sauce.
That's right.
Oh,
Shit.
God.
Oh, God. Okay.
Am I
yeah,
playing
I'm
Call of
good
Duty
with
right
that.
now?
You don't need to do that.
I wish.
What?
I was playing.
How do you know? I mean, everyone's in a party chat. No one's in game chat anymore in Call of Duty. Shit.
Oh,
No,
game
no.
chat?
Go back.
Did you just try to do Luke as your father?
No, I did not.
Oh, that
Oh,
new
yeah,
trailer
clearly.
dropped
No, I
Monday.
am.
Did anybody watch that?
No, I didn't.
Trailer for what?
The trailer for Star.
For,
Yes.
Star Wars.
The Star
Hell
Wars?
yeah, I watched
it.
Of course I watched it.
It's the longest Star Wars movies to date. It's the longest Star Wars movie to date.
Here we
It's
go.
gonna be 3 extra minutes long than any
Hey,
other
can-
Star Wars movie.
I actually, not gonna lie, I made popcorn to watch it with my wife. Just the trailer.
Oh, did you? Damn.
5 times
There you go.
over.
He's a real fan.
Unpopular
Hell yeah.
opinion. The new
Don't
Star
say it.
Wars suck.
Remember to poke a hole in the center of the box.
Well, you know what
I'm gonna
my
get so much
opinion.
hate mail. I'm gonna get so much
Words-
hate mail today.
Words hurt.
The new Star
Honestly, I don't
Wars?
think you are.
The new Star Wars? Just go watch 4, 5, and 7 again.
That is.
Hey, I
true.
like 1, 2, and 3. So
Oh, good God, you. Oh,
Oh.
Hey, I like
you fucking
4, 5,
Jar
and
Jar
6.
Binks lover.
The
Oh,
original.
leave
I'm not saying I like Jar Jar
Yes.
Binks, man. What the shit?
Jar Jar Binks was
Mother-
supposed to be the main villain for all of it.
You
guys know that, right?
actor
That end
literally
battles scene was badass, though.
Okay,
That
look.
huge war, I like
Look.
that.
Rogue One was a
that actor
better
terrible.
Star Wars
almost
movie.
committed suicide because he got so much hate. He
Wait,
was-
what happened?
Well,
The actor
that's
that-
because look how bad
Christian
people are.
hates
They
him.
got a shit on
He is
something so
actually
bad.
a Swiss
That's
porn
terrible.
actor now.
Who?
He's a Swiss porn actor?
Yeah, apparently couldn't make it in America.
Who?
You
No.
mean in
Christian
porn or
Haydenson?
just the
Who is
the
that
movies?
Like the guy
Americans
that
can
played
be
Anakin.
toxic.
And it's like, yeah, this guy
Oh, the
sucks,
dude
but he's
that
got
kept
an
saying
amazing
"Yes,
cock.
master" all through the second freaking movie, which was freaking ridiculous. Oh, I couldn't stand
because
it.
he knows
I
he
hated
knows
it.
his boundaries.
He's like, "Yes, master. Yes, master. Yes, master." I'm
Hey,
like,
that's
dude,
not his
just
choice,
freaking
man. That's
put
the
a
writers,
freaking
man.
red
Maybe he's
ball
just,
in your
it's more
mouth.
like, yeah, it's some BDSM type shit, you know?
I mean,
It's just going
dude, it
to
was
what
awful.
naturally seems okay to him.
No wonder he turned and wanted to kill everybody. I mean, that made sense.
He
No,
killed
it's just-
children, man. Fuck.
No,
If they, I
This-
wish they would have shown that. God,
Look,
they should.
this is why you need safe words. Because this shit like this happens.
What?
Wait, what?
You go and kill people. You need safe words.
What?
Yeah, that safe word. He wouldn't have gone to the start. You know,
Oh.
Padawan and killed
Oh.
all
Safe
Padawans.
word was Master
Oh,
Skywalker.
gotcha. Yeah, that's yeah.
See?
Master. Yes, master.
He's like,
Wait.
"Fuck you! I'm tired of this shit. I'm killing
I don't
everybody."
care how many times I watch that scene when he goes in that room and you turn your sound system up and that lightsaber turns on. Man, I just want to cry every time I watch that.
It's just
What-
like,
which
I mean,
time?
1, 2, and 3 terrible. Rogue One god awful. Whatever the next one was.
Rogue One was
no,
kind of I like that.
Whoa,
That was
yes.
good.
Okay, whoa. You shut your whore mouth.
Fired.
I need to get on
It's so
Twitter
bad.
so I can rage.
And-
I'm gonna
and
make
the
my.
dude-
Where's my trigger?
Hey, hey, hey.
And the guy that
Just to let you know, this
who-
I
is
really
his
question
Twitter
y'all
handle.
now, man.
You can all go look him up.
No, it was awful. It was so bad.
Yeah, right.
Why? Because they all
Mhm.
died.
No, actually, dying was great. I personally love the fact that he died. Great, perfectly fine.
What's up, Taylor, in the chat?
Rogue One was great, especially when it goes dark and Darth Vader's lightsaber goes on. Right there, I was like, me and my wife were in the movie theater, and some guy said, "Y'all are fucking dead!" And oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just- I
hey,
guess the
Rogue
new
One
one's
for
just-
me
I
was
don't
the either the best one or the second best one.
Out of what?
Out of all the Star Wars movies.
Oh, you think it's the second best one?
Either the
Rogue One
first or
was
the
good.
second
4,
one.
5, and 7 were good. 1, 2, and 3. Jar Jar Binks fucking killed those movies for me.
I think-
Christian Hayden's acting was not any good.
Well-
6 and 7 are literally rewashes of 4 and 5. I mean,
Correct.
you could go watch 4 and 5 again, and it's like, oh look, it's the
Hey.
same fucking thing.
Well, they're
Hey, guys.
rewatched, but they're different,
Six
completely
is
different,
in
though.
honor
So
Tell
it's-
me.
Of 4, they did it.
Did you guys
know,
just
they
see on Twitter
specifically
that
did
Mike Ybarra announced his next job opportunity?
Oh shit!
No,
Was
what
it
is
it? Sony.
PlayStation.
Oh, is it really?
It's for Blizzard.
Oh.
Oh,
We thought Blizzard
Shit.
had
Now that
it.
makes
oh
sense.
man, it'd have been so much better with Sony. It was like,
Oh,
wow.
dude, if he went with a Sony, that would have been.
I got all your hearts racing, didn't I?
Twitter would have.
No, actually, I was
No, it
getting.
says, I'm very happy to announce I'm joining Blizzard as Executive Vice President and GM starting 11/4.
Holy shit!
We will
Yeah,
work
How
with
long,
all
how
of our
long do
units
you think
to
that's
be
going to
secured.
last?
Well, I mean, at least it happens after BlizzCon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big deal.
So he
I mean,
won't
that's
get
a
any
big
hate
pay
when they
raise,
come out
too.
with Diablo 4 for mobile only, and people are like, "Fuck you, go die, you sons of bitches!"
Fluid
He's gonna catch a lot of shit.
Diablo 4 is not mobile.
Just at least a little
word.
I'm just saying.
You don't know yet, Bomber. They could come
No,
out and
they've
announce it
already
like
said
they did.
they've already
Every-
said that the mobile
People love it on the
version
phone,
of
man.
Diablo is
Everybody
not
wanted it on the
Diablo
phone.
4.
Everybody
come
wants it on the
it'd
phone,
be-
man.
Play in my world for a minute, Bomber. It'd be fun.
Said that last year. No, they said
They
it
are
last
plugged
year
into the
during
gaming community.
BlizzCon.
They're like,
No.
we want it on the phone.
No, not at all.
They know what they're talking about. They're smart. They are
No.
they are smart people.
Apparently, no. Shut up. No.
He's like, I've got no defense. I'm just gonna just keep saying
I'm
no.
being told the developers are super smart, so you gotta believe them, man. They're super
No,
smart.
what I'm saying is they are having two different games. They've already said that. Like they're not saying Diablo 4 is the mobile game.
No, no,
No.
no, no,
No.
no.
Go suck.
Is that what you told your sister?
Anywho.
All right, well, you can have your podcast back, bud.
We're done driving it. You can have it back. It's fucking broke. And wheels fell off.
Yeah, it was. He should be here. Where else?
We'll be strong.
But I will be going to the Star Wars land in December in Disney World. So
Hey,
Hey, you be careful. Don't catch the news about
Star Wars. I'm gonna go to the land.
it. was just on the fucking news, man.
I just want to see the Wookiee.
Jealous,
Man.
look at that. I'm rubbing my.
I watch Star Wars on the mobile phone, man. It's awesome.
I feel like nobody's listening.
Sat there and I.
They were
Took a
just
picture
talking
of
about on
Darth
TV
Vader.
how
Jelly?
fucking kids cut fucking the measles at
Oh, shit.
fucking Disneyland and shit.
Damn.
You know,
Okay.
I'm not going to comment on that because I have my own thought.
Comment on
It's
what?
very
About
unpopular.
it's an unpopular.
Not even going to touch it. I'm just going
That's
to.
why I wouldn't let.
My sense is usually an unpopular opinion. Let's be honest here.
Unpopular. Disney is the worst company in the world.
I've got
No, not that. I'll just
Unpopular opinion: vaccinations. All right, that's what he's talking
Wow.
Hey, so apparently, if you have,
Fuck,
if any of you
put two and two
guys,
together.
if any of you guys have Verizon, apparently
We
you
get
get
it for a
Disney
year.
Plus for free.
That's right.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
I
You
saw
get,
that.
you get measles for a year?
Yeah, we
No,
get the
you
measles
get
for a
Disney
fucking year.
Plus. You dumbass.
That
Good
fucking
God.
sucks.
Hey, and that Mandalorian show that's about Boba Fett, I believe, looks
It's not
pretty
Boba
fucking
Fett.
dope.
It's not.
That looks
Not
pretty
Boba
cool.
Fett, I don't know who it is.
No, the
It's,
Mandalore.
Or
It's
Django.
just
Yeah.
another
Another Mandalore.
Oh, I thought it was about
Think
his dad.
Oh, I know so.
Did you
'Cause
write
I
it?
am the Mandalore.
And I'm
may
not watching
have.
that fucking show now.
He may have written it. Who knows? But are
Hey,
we done with the Star Wars talk now?
This is what I gotta say. I bought my
I was
Disney
wondering how long
Plus.
you're gonna let that happen.
Brent,
That my bad. I brought
Viking,
that up.
Viking
let's
knows
say.
my deal with Star Wars.
You don't like
I don't-
Star Wars?
I just don't know why you hate it so much. Like,
I
it
would
just doesn't make
rather,
sense.
I would rather masturbate with sandpaper than watch Star Wars.
Hey, I
Yeah,
mean,
but
Hey,
are you like a
Wilmy,
Star
how about
Trek
I book
guy,
a
or is
ticket
it
over
like-
there and I'll
I
tie you
mean,
to
we
a
can
chair and
arrange
make
that.
you watch
It's not
it.
impossible.
Nah,
Hey,
I'm
look.
good.
Look, I'll watch Star Wars. I just don't think the new ones are great at all. I just think they're just very bland.
I wouldn't say they're great. I'd say they're good. I mean,
I mean, anytime someone
Tubby,
just
you're
starts
not allowed
talking
to
to
think
you about
every
Star Wars,
movie's
I'm
good.
Yeah. You're like, I watched this porno.
No,
it
you
was
guys
great.
say everything's great. No,
You do.
I have taste here. Come
Give
on.
me,
Come on.
give me Freddy Krueger. Give me Jeepers Creepers. Give me Jason Voorhees. I'll take them over Star Wars any day. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'll
so
take that too.
overdone and
Shit, I watched
boring.
Trick or Treat today on
Gi-
AMC.
Give me
That's a pretty good
Jigsaw, Mike Myers.
Yeah, it is.
Any-
What about
any-
House
Go
of
Show
Wax?
played right on after
How
it.
about
so-
House of Wax? Would you
Hey,
watch
You know
Tubby.
what movie was
I'll
I'll take
watch
Dog
House of
Soldiers.
Wax.
That is my all-time favorite movie right there.
Which,
Tubby, what's
Dog
your-
Soldiers.
speaking of, that was a shameless
Soldier.
plug.
Wait, what happened?
Our first podcast for the new podcast will be Sunday night at 8 p.m. It will be, as far as I know at this moment, it will be me, Jeepers Creepers, the guy you see in the chat, and we will also have Mr. Brandon Murphy with us on the panel. And if you don't know who Brandon Murphy is, he is a former Sony PlayStation employee who happens to love everything spooky and scary, just like we do. So
Can I
Brandon,
touch it?
And
You
he is an
can-
awesome.
you can
person
touch
that
him
can
if
do
you
this.
want, but his wife may have something to say about it.
I mean, she can watch.
That's true.
I nominated her for a daily forking chair the other day. I'm okay. I'm good.
Okay,
At least they'd at least get him one pass.
And Leo, you're right. Devil's Rejects. We will be talking all the new movies that have released in the last couple of months. We will definitely be touching on VR games. If you're not following Jeepers on YouTube, Jeepers, if you can, dude, put up your link in the chat. Jeepers is like me. He plays a lot of creepy VR games. He's got some really good footage on YouTube. Check him out.
Like pedophiles and shit? How weird does it get?
Not so weird.
Oh, alright.
Who is masturbating near their headset?
Speaking of
Probably goes
We're
to
not masturbating with sandpaper.
Just
We're
saying.
talking like stuff like that.
Not masturbating.
Well, I mean, did you play Blair Witch, and did you like it?
I have not finished it yet.
I played it. It wasn't that great.
It was trash. It wasn't
Right.
scary.
Like, I'm trying to be nice.
Just like the movie that was so talked up. I watched both of them before I played the games. I'd never seen them, and I was really disappointed. It was really boring.
And JMO, I did see the new Child's Play. That is going to be one of the movies we talk about Sunday night, by the way. And
We're still gonna watch that.
we have a whole new setup. In case you didn't notice when you came in, the channel looks completely different. We have an entirely new background. It's pretty damn awesome. Actually, wait till you see this thing Sunday night. A lot of hours went into creating the scene for the new podcast. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. There's two things that I take very seriously. That's gaming and my love of all things horror related.
I was gonna say midget porn, but okay.
Well, I mean, midget porn too. But who doesn't love good midget porn except for Fork? So
I don't.
Look, they're not right. Okay.
What? Look.
Hey, man,
You can't
their small
judge
hands
people for
make
being
you look
small.
bigger.
Right? Exactly.
So you're the only one who understands it.
Yep. We'll talk about it later.
I feel a little lost.
I don't even think I heard it right.
I hope
Something about
they
if you
serve-
stick
I
your
hope they
hand in
serve beer
someone's
in hell.
penis, you'll get a bigger. I don't know.
No.
Well, that was the midgets. I feel like you're trying to.
So what time's that podcast start there, Wilmy, on Sunday?
it will be 8
Oh, yeah, let's
o'clock.
just glance over that.
It will be 8 p.m. Eastern time Sunday night.
Now, are you gonna do like a for the channel, go out and watch this movie for the week? We're all gonna watch it and kind
Ooh.
of give our review on it.
Oh, that'd
We're
be kind
in
of
weekly
3
movie.
movies.
We can do
Oh, there
that.
you go.
No, four.
Jason, Friday, and porn.
No, you gotta
And-
do one movie at a time so you can space it all out
And actually talk about it with.
and talk about it more in depth.
Right?
Oh yeah, like I will tell you the reasons I do not like It Part 2. I like the first
Hold on,
remake. I wasn't
I
a
haven't
fan
seen
of
the
the
second
second
one.
one.
Okay. I was like wondering which one you were talking about.
I did
I don't know
not
if
like.
it's scary or if it's considered. I like the movie.
I heard it was more of a comedy.
I would consider it more something like a sleep
Comedy.
aid
1408.
to help you sleep.
Nice.
I thought 1408 was interesting.
I like the idea of it.
It had a decent concept, yeah.
Well, then that and, number 23 I thought was pretty good.
Yeah,
I actually like that one,
That
too.
was a good Jim Carrey.
But anyway, that will end tonight's podcast of Gaming Beyond the Box. We have 2 winners for Call of Duty. We got everybody. Did we get everybody to put in the numbers for it?
Yeah. Yep, we're good.
And in case anybody didn't see the announcement this week, I will no longer be part of Salty's panel for Saltiest Gaming Podcast. It's nothing between me and Salty. I promise you that. We're still friends. It's just a simple fact I've got so much stuff going on between this show and the new podcast. I do want some time to actually play games.
No.
So I can't do 3 podcasts.
You can't be on Twitter and play games at the same time and
I
podcast.
mean, I'm playing games.
Right?
That's because you're not hosting the whole set.
I'm playing my game of the year right now. Shit.
I'm masturbating right now, but you know what?
That doesn't surprise me, Toby.
But anyway, I don't have a backlog anymore. I have a back jungle. I have tons of games I have to get played, and I bought 3 more last night.
So there's this girl around my block. She'll shave that for you.
Anyway,
Wait, what?
He's a step away from that.
but anyway,
How
but
did you know that?
next
That's the question.
next Monday night, I'm sorry, not this coming Monday night, but January the 2nd, I will be a host on Boomstick's show, Primetime Gaming. I will be on there with Mr. Boomstick that Monday night.
January 2nd? Like you're giving us
or
2
Januanuary
months
the
notice?
4th. Or January
November.
the 4th,
November?
whichever. Yeah, November, I'm sorry.
I'm not even sure what we're talking about anymore.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, dude, you're giving me way too much notice here. I'm gonna forget.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. These guys fuck with
I
my
might not
head
be
so much.
around.
Oh yeah,
remember
blame it on
shit
us.
from that distance.
Blame the yeah.
Okay,
My master dutiful looks.
November the 4th, that Monday night, I will be on Primetime Gaming with Mr. Boomstick. Come out, join us on there. I think Mr. Boomstick wants to pick my brain a little bit. But in case you guys haven't noticed, me and the Forking crew, we are trying to do some positive shit in the gaming community.
Yeah, god damn it, some positive shit. Spread that shit around.
I'm
Yeah,
negative. Fuck this.
Positive
And-
shit and hating on midget
I got a
porn.
butter knife.
And I do want to say
Alright,
I really don't throw a lot of personal shit out on this podcast, but I will say this, and I'm getting really tired of it. After this show ends, if you send me a message on Twitter telling me that me and the Forking crew don't really give stuff away, we will send you a picture of Fork nude. Because
I mean,
We can do better than that.
yeah, we will do better than that.
I promise, because I mean, I'm liking that. I'm enticed.
Whoa.
I'm like,
Because I will say
Oh.
this: we don't do this shit to get attention. We don't do it to pull people into this channel.
okay, you know what? I'm gonna go a little further than that. If you were to actually see a lot of the shit that we do behind the scenes that we don't ask for shoutouts and everything, yeah, your mind would probably fucking blow, okay? There's a ton of shit that I do, Wilmy does, Ghost, Tubby, and other people that do, that we don't do it for any other reason besides to actually be nice to people, because that's all we want to do. So, yeah, if you think we're fake because we give stuff away or you didn't win, well, I'm sorry, you didn't win. We don't pick the same people. We give out shit all the time, and guess what? There's a 3 console giveaway, there's a 2 elite controllers, and other shit. So if you got a problem with it, guess what? I can send you my fucking PayPal. I promise you. I send out a fucking ton of money. So does Wilmy. So if you got a problem with it, there's
You
other
don't have to
channels you can
justify
watch.
yourself to these fucking
And
I'm
I'm
perfectly
not
fine.
and I'm not trying to flex on anybody in the chat, but I will tell you this: if you want to come to me and tell me that the giveaways we're doing aren't real, I will send you my PayPal statements. And I guarantee you, I've gave away more shit since June of this year than most motherfuckers make in a year.
I can attest to that, guys. I mean, trust me, Wilmy is one of the nicest dudes behind the scenes and everything. They're not lying when they say that they do this for people at all. Their giveaways are not fake. I of all people should know that. So
And if you don't believe Obi, believe me.
I mean, here,
I've
there's
had
people in
the
chat.
experience.
Leo, Nicole, Psycho,
This is countless
David.
winners.
There's a ton
Leo,
of
I
people
paid
that
for
have
your
gotten
pocket
shit
pussy.
from my stuff, from Wilmy's stuff.
I'm-
Yeah, trust me. They're real. Now, if you don't
I've
win,
sent
I'm sorry.
So many congratulations out to all these guys that you guys have said, and they're like, "Oh my God, look what I got! Thanks." And I'm
Yeah,
like, congratulations. You know how many times I've done that? That's a lot more than other channels.
And see, the thing is, too,
Oh, wait a
like
second,
Fort said a
Dreadpool.
minute ago.
You won a lifetime controller, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I was waiting for my outro so I can explain about it, but we got onto this rant.
Well,
Not only that, I won a
This
game
group?
too.
and we've got a certain person on this panel tonight that can testify to it, too. We just don't. We tell a lot of people don't post that shit on Twitter because we don't want DMs coming in begging for stuff 24/7.
Well, it's
The
only
trolls.
that. I do. A lot of us do things that we don't need shoutouts for because guess what? I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because I want to be an actual nice person.
Yeah.
I don't need a shout out to say, "Hey, look what I did." Look what. Yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Majority of the time, I do not. So, yeah, whatever. If you got a problem with it, I don't care. There's other channels you can go watch.
But see, the
I
thing
can
is,
bend over. You can kiss my ass.
the
There
thing
you go.
it's really simple.
Someday.
You know, we're trying to be a positive force in a really toxic environment. And if gamers, you know, talking about games and not being toxic offends you, then you're on the wrong fucking YouTube channel.
There's a bunch
That's all
of
I
channels
gotta
out
say.
there you can go watch that are toxic as shit.
Yeah, matter
Yeah,
of
go watch
fact,
Xbox Nation. Go watch that one. There's a bunch of losers on that panel.
I was just going to
That's not
say
even.
that.
Yeah, that's not even Xbox. But
So-
okay.
I mean, besides Dirt and Xbox, but the rest of them are pretty fucking losers. So go watch that shit.
I'm gonna have to go figure out which podcast that is and go look it up now.
I'll send you a link. Ghost.
Okay.
The only podcast I watch is this one. Well, besides
Right, like,
a few
it's-
that I'll
it's
listen
this
to on other YouTube channels that have nothing to do with video games really at all. So
You should,
yeah.
There's another good few I'll post in the chat. I don't want to do shameless plugs, but there's another good one you should listen to.
I really don't care about people talking about games because I just don't like most of their opinions anyways because I form my own. So
Exactly.
Wait a
Don't
second,
be a
you have
sheep.
opinions, Tubby? No.
yeah, I
But-
do.
But anyway, on that note, sorry about the rant, guys. We've got everything for the giveaway, and remember, like Fort Boy just said, we're giving away 3 consoles or the money equivalent to those consoles.
And by the way, to touch on that, that's every podcast to Wilmies. So the horror podcast, I may not be on the panel, but I will be in the YouTube. So I promise you, there will be in there. So if you want points, you better show up.
I thought you were going to
Damn
be
it.
on the panel, fucker.
Am I in the panel? We just said
I
you
thought
didn't say my
you
name.
were.
I thought you just said the panel was like you three.
Oh,
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's not going to be just us
yeah, I'll
three.
be on the
no.
panel. Yay!
It's not going to be just us 3. We're going to be 3 of them. So,
I'm gonna need more details. Okay,
Wilmy,
got it.
you've talked to me enough.
Right.
I'm special, okay? I don't know where I need to keep telling you this.
Are you as special as me, Fork? Are we
No,
on the same
no,
level now?
No.
That's a different.
Oh my god, we're on the same
No.
level! We should get matching t-shirts! Woo!
oh
Tattoos.
God. But anyway,
One and special
and we
two.
did actually yesterday we crossed over 2,000 subscribers to the channel. I want to thank everybody that subscribes, everybody that comes and hangs out every week. You guys are the reason we do this. And also on a side note, if you notice, this channel's not fucking monetized. Have we met the qualifications for YouTube? Yes, we have. Have we monetized it? No. We're not doing this shit for money. We're doing it to entertain you. We want to
Innocent
make you
news
laugh, make you have a good time, forget about your bullshit for 2 hours, and talk about games while we do it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it, folks. Because I get accused of that all the time. And last weekend we gave away $600 and some worth of games on the last podcast. We didn't get any money out of it. We just had to
Shit, I'm just doing it just the bullshit. Honestly,
Right.
like most of us, like besides, like you got the channel, but shit, a lot of us we're here just bullshitting with you. So it's like we're definitely not doing it for the money.
Exactly.
If you think we are. You're an idiot. I don't care.
Exactly.
Kiss my ass right now. Let's go.
But on that note, we're going to do our outros. Viking, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
On Xbox, Vikings Funeral. I'm playing there pretty much every single day. So
All right, our special guest, Dreadpool.
All right, I got a long speech here.
Go for it.
So, as we already talked about, I won a lifetime controller from Forkboy. He had a contest. I didn't think I won. I was just like, whatever, you know. I do know that people win a lot of his stuff, and you know, I see every so often everybody thanking him. So, like I said, I write down there, hey, congratulations, and I was told, hey, have you checked your Twitter? No, my phone's dead. Sure enough, I won. And I got to pick the horror controller, which looks superb. I even posted a video on it. You can check it out on my YouTube video. It's Dreadpool on YouTube. It is unbelievable. It's literally like a brand new controller. It's immaculate. Like the design on it and everything is great. And before that, as we were saying about games and stuff, Wilmy had posted on what was it, RDX with Dealer's Channel. He put a game out there which was Borderlands 3. I ended up winning that. So these guys do put stuff out there. They do all this, and they're actually helping promote other channels, other companies. It's not just themselves. So I mean, these group of guys are honest, and they're well deserving because they are doing something to help better the community. So that being said, if you want to check out my video, great. You can see my dainty hands, as everybody was saying, which is actually my wife.
I'm so glad you clarified that one because I was like, wow, Dread's got really creepy looking hands for a dude.
So yeah,
Now I'm really gonna have to go check out this video.
I'm already clicking on it right now.
I fucked up my Tetris.
Oh well. But yes,
Somebody
go
plays
to my wife's
Tetris on the
hands,
video.
and you'll also see my daughter's hands
What's
in
wrong
there
with
too.
It's
You
Tetris,
can
man.
find me on Twitter, Dreadpool with zeros instead of O's. I'm on YouTube, Mixer, and my Xbox gamer tag. It's all Dreadpool, all caps, all letters. And I will be on tomorrow night at Salty's channel on the Salty's Gaming Podcast. Friday morning, you'll find me at Breakfast with Boom. And then November 1st, I'm going to be sneaking into Dazcast as he's got the Xbox Pope on his show.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So
Goddamn, dude, that would have tripped me out if those were your
Hey,
hands.
Wilmy, let me jump in real quick. I did just link the video for Dreadpool, so if you want to see the unboxing video that Dreadpool did, also Wilmy has an unboxing video. Both of those are lifetime controllers, but you can click on that link I just put up, and you can go.
Wilmy's was pretty dope.
Yeah, Wilmy's. Sorry, Dreadpool. Wilmy's was pretty damn dope.
yeah, it was. I liked it. I liked the music in the
But-
background. I was like, oh man, I
Yeah.
forgot to do something.
But yeah, if you want a good controller, check out Lifetime. Go ahead, Wilmy.
Your Dread was going.
Oh, sorry, Dread.
No, I'm done.
Cut Dread off.
I mean, I was on Boom's
sorry!
channel last night on primetime.
I have
Monday night.
issues.
I was on Four Guys with Quarters, so if you guys want to check those guys out too, Monday afternoon. So this week I've been on vacation and I've been whoring it up, trying to hit everybody. Either I've been asked or I've asked them. So it's been a fun week.
And see, I can't do that, man. I have to limit myself. And I bet, Salty's podcast was the first podcast I've ever been on. So it was kind of hard to walk away from the panel. But I mean, I just got so much other stuff going and I just need time to game. But that's my only reason for leaving the show. But Fort Boy, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
You guys can find me at forkboy_gaming on Twitch and Twitter. Both of those are my handles. You can find me daily doing the hashtag daily forking chair. If there's someone that you want to get a chair, please DM me. The only other thing that I require is that they at least follow me. And just send it to me, and I'll do the best I can. Mind you, I have about 22 people that have been nominated, so it may take a little while for me to get to them. You can also find me here on Wednesdays and on Mondays. This week it'll be Sunday, though. But yeah, if you want to come out and have some fun, we rotate who plays and whatnot, and we just try to have some fun playing some video games. The playing is all that great because you're watching me play, which is mediocre, but we
It's
try to
pretty
make you laugh.
bad, yeah.
Yeah, and we try to make you at least, enjoy what you're watching and just, and have some fun. So, also, you have a chance of winning weird shit. So, yeah,
Like
come on out.
Candy assholes.
Yes, someone did win the candy assholes.
That's so scary.
I am not joking about that, by the way. They actually came melted to the house. Oh, yeah, it was bad.
All right.
Pun on words.
That's awesome.
All right, Bomber. Tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
I think he's
Is he
gone.
even here? Yeah, I don't
No,
think he's came back.
Yeah, he had to leave. He had a screaming daughter. He put
Screaming
it.
kids.
Well,
Screaming
Obi, since you're our newest panel member, dude, tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah, and you didn't give me an intro. What?
I did mention that, yeah.
So you can find me on Twitter at ObiWan for the win. You can find me on Xbox. You can find me being a mod, cracking some heads at Lethal and RDX podcast on Tuesday nights. And from now on, and hopefully for a very long time, you can find me on this panel here on Wednesday nights.
That it?
What else you want me? Oh, I don't know. What else you want me to say?
Okay, you're good.
I can't follow. I mean, when it comes to the giving away stuff, I mean, Dreadpool said it
How am I
the
supposed to-
absolute best. I mean, Wilmy Hood has been very, 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 very generous to me when it comes to being able to game, because I got single income and a house full of kids and whatnot, so it's very, very hard for me to be able to justify purchasing anything for myself when my kids come first. And so he's been very generous as in to help me out with all that. So thank you so much for that, and thank you for letting me be on the panel.
Oh, dude, we're glad to have you, man.
I love you, man.
We love you.
I just want to touch you. Oh,
I'll break your hand.
I mean, what if that's what I want? I mean,
All right, Ghost, tell everybody,
dirty.
where they can find you, dude, besides on a poster at the post office.
Oh, great. Thanks for everybody coming out. Make sure to hit that like button. Yeah, everything that everybody on this panel said is true. And if you don't like it, you just go fuck yourself. That's how I see it. So, I mean, you're obviously going to
Fork
question
yourself,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, right. Fuck yourself. But, like, the reality of it is, like, there's a bunch of dudes that just got together, and we're all positively motivated to help others and whatnot. So, like, if you're not about that positivity, then you probably just shouldn't be on this channel anyway. Fuck off. Or fork off, sorry. But at any rate, you find me at Xbox, The Evil Ghost, Twitter, Twitch, what have you. I'm usually hanging around with whatever we got going on the Fork and Crew. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays podcast, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever the fuck we're playing. But if anybody wants a game, doesn't matter what the game is, almost all of us play different games, and if anybody needs help beating games or whatever, we actually reach out with a lot of people playing games like Monkey Punch, a couple other dudes, just trying to help people get their stuff on Anthem done or whatever game you want. But everybody have a good one and blaze up.
And if anybody's actually watching this on YouTube, take a look at your screen.
I like it.
Nice.
You didn't see that. That wasn't supposed to be shown until Sunday night. So, all right. And Tubby, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
Yeah, you can find me at TubbyMaster18 on Twitter. You can find me at TubbyMaster on Twitch, and you can find me on Forkboy stream. Maybe it's Ghost if he ever streams again. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, what everyone says pretty much true. Well, oh come on! You know, Beyonce's girls had to do something. You know.
Yeah. So. Well, I mean, I give an amazing blowjob, but I don't know what else you want me to do.
Jesus.
How do you know that?
How do I know I give an amazing
Had to
blowjob?
practice.
Well, I
Wait, no.
I mean, he must have worked at it.
No.
Nah, dude, you got a weird beard.
Weird beard. Weird beard. Weird beard.
It's one of those things I said in my head. It came out, and I'm like, no, actually, I don't want to know the answer to that. No.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, everyone have a good night. It was fun seeing you. Oh, thanks for all the kind words this week, everyone. I appreciate it. I am doing better. I saw some comments earlier. So.
Oh, and,
Okay.
and also, we announced it the other day. Well, I don't know if you caught it. You may have. I can't remember. If you're in our Discord for Forkboy Gaming, we are starting Monday a weight challenge because, well, Tubby needs to lose some weight, and I'm not exactly skinny either. And I'm not saying that to be mean to Tubby. If any of you think I'm being mean to Tubby, I'm not. So, there.
Oh no! Hey, it's the fucking truth. If I don't lose weight, I'm gonna have a knee replacement here in 5 years. So
me and Ghost got together and we wanted to support him. If anybody wants to do that, join the Discord. There is a weight loss challenge. Just give me a $10 or $20 buy-in. You can just join in just to give support and everything. Just to
I just want to do it for support and positivity.
Hey man, last year
for sure.
I weighed almost 300 pounds, and Doc told me I had the health of a 40-year-old as I'm 25. And just by cutting out carbs, not a single minute of exercise.
I'm older than someone. Sorry.
I lost 60. I think it was like 65 pounds, and quickly, like within a 7-month period. Just no exercise, just eating right and portion control, man. I mean, that's.
Oh, I know that's so hard. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
I mean, don't think of it as a weight. I mean, not to downgrade your challenge. Don't think of it as a challenge. Don't think of it as a diet. Think of it as a lifestyle change. That's the best advice anybody can give you.
Yes.
The lifestyle change, because
I'm saying it's a diet.
yeah,
Sorry.
because there is no end goal when you start something like this. Don't set a goal. Your goal is to change your lifestyle, not to be down to a certain weight, because when you get down to that certain weight, you'll lose your motivation to not want to do it anymore. I mean, I stopped dieting I want to say a year ago, and I've only gained 5 pounds back, but I still have that mental thought in my head: do not overeat and do not eat shitty ass food, and it's helped me out a lot. So I'm down to like 220 now from being knocking on the 300 door. So,
awesome,
Right
man.
on. Sweet.
There you
it's
go.
all mental, man. And make it about yourself and make it a lifestyle change. That's the best advice you'll ever get.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Some good words. Whew.
And
Keep it
damn, I
real.
don't know how even know how to follow that one, but anyway, and of course I am Wilmy Hood. I put the new background up because I just wanted to show it off. And Addison, if you're in the chat, you're awesome. This was designed by my soon-to-be daughter-in-law. So the
Nice.
girl
Congrats.
does some amazing work.
That looks way better than what I did for you earlier. Jesus.
Matter of fact, this thing was completely hand drawn. So,
Badass.
Addison, you
Yeah, it
are
looks great,
amazing, girl. But anyway, of course, I am Wilmy Hood. You can find me on YouTube here on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. on the Gaming Beyond the Box. You can find me Sunday nights. Now for the horror cast, we're going to have the new podcast starting Sunday night at 8. You can find me on Xbox Live at Wilmy Hood, PlayStation, Steam, Epic. Doesn't matter if there's a game to be played, type in Wilmy Hood. You'll find my happy ass there somewhere hanging around playing a game. We are going over our time, so we have got to get out of here. So thank you
Remember,
all.
do not ask about the giveaways or you'll get a nude picture of somebody in the panel you do not want.
But
Oh, good
anyway,
night,
Well,
Joe.
Wilma's waxing.
anyway, we are going to get out of here and thank all of you guys. Like I said, we crossed over 2,000, and when we started this, we thought we might make it to 200, in about 2 years. So, but thank everybody for coming out. We have got to get off here tonight, and we will see you next week or